Hello, hello, what's up, y'all? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. Welcome to yet another very, very, very special episode of Mattitude. And I am here not alone. I've got Gabe. What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
What are you representing right now?
To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing.
Okay,
I'm just going to put these down. Hi, Matt. How are you?
Good. It's so good to see you back for the second time, and certainly not for the last time. And if you watch this afternoon, got my buddies back. There is Sean.
Hello. Hello.
And of course, Roy. Yeah. And Roy's listening to music already, I think.
No. I'm just vibing to absolutely everything in my head. Like, I'm not listening to
I'm
music.
just
I'm just vibing.
Well, that's good. I guess that's not a bad thing.
No music, just vibes.
Exactly.
And I see already so many awesome people waiting in the chat. There is Thomas, there is Ezio, there's Ali H, Natalie the Owl, Levander. So many cool people already joining, and we're going to answer your question in just a moment. Just to give you a quick rundown of what happened this afternoon, just a couple of hours ago, 3 hours ago, the first dress rehearsal of semi-final 1 came to a close. We were here live streaming about it, and now in about 55.
Oh dear.
Guys, what do we do now?
Oh no. You kicked Matt out, guys. ESC United is now only with the 3 of them.
Anyway, in 55 minutes, guys. In 55 minutes, there's a jury show, I think is what Matt was trying to say. Obviously, the internet's gone down in Rotterdam. Hopefully he comes back because...
Okay, that backfired. Let's do that again. How much did you guys hear? How much did you guys hear?
You got to somebody chat.
Huh?
Loads of people in chat are saying Greece took him away.
That's the running joke. If I disappear or freeze, it's just because of the internet sometimes, and I'm sitting in a really bad spot because I have to sit like this.
Oh my god.
So there's a sunset, I guess, and it's really just hitting my face. And anyway, so what is the last thing you've heard?
55.
55 what?
I'm guessing 54 now. 54 minutes until the jury show. I think.
Oh wow, you missed a lot.
Yeah.
They're trying to fix the light thing here. I'm sure the sun's going to move a little. We've never been here this late. But anyway, so my point is, I was saying 55 minutes until the jury show will take place, and I actually said, Gabe, why is the jury show so important?
So the jury show is actually, at least in terms of the competition, equally important as the live show we all see on TV tomorrow night. Half the points will be cast tonight by the juries from each of the countries in the semi-final, plus 3 of the 6 automatically qualifying countries.
Yes, and they should be Italy, Netherlands, and Germany.
You got that right, and that is what's going to happen today. So we're going to make sure that you can pay a lot of attention to the acts, because if they mess up today, that's kind of like not good. Hopefully that won't be an issue, though. First of all, thank you for everyone supporting us. I do see Sean already giving us a super chat. Here's my token donation for the evening. Hello again, my Tarbuck. It's been a long cheers, mate.
Woo.
Cheers, mate.
Anyway.
Yes. All right, Sean. Cheers.
Yeah. So, Gabe.
Matt, can I say you're positively glowing?
Yeah, I know. I have to do something. I'm trying to type, but if I sit like this, I cannot reach my keyboard. So I have to lean forward a little bit. So I'll try to. The next few minutes will be a little awkward. But the point is, Gabe, since this is the first time you're seeing these actually full performances of Semi 1, who are you really paying attention to? Not just even necessarily from your personal taste, but who you think sounds really exciting from what you've seen?
So I have a few I'm looking out for. The first one is Destiny. Obviously, we're going to have to wait till right to the end of the show to see her. Destiny from Malta. My interest was really piqued by the little snippet that got posted on YouTube. I think her voice is clearly sounding amazing. I'm wondering if she's going to bring out any extra vocal tricks. I think there's space in that middle section, especially to throw in some big notes. some improvisation, that kind of thing, to try and win a few more points. And also, I'm interested to see what her and her dancers are doing with the hand dance split camera thing on screen in the chorus, which you just saw a tiny bit of in a snippet, but I haven't seen any more of. Another one I'm interested in, not so much because it's my taste, but rather because I saw Sean's reaction to it earlier, and I've seen, the buzz about it online this week, is Ukraine. I'm really, really excited to see what Ukraine are bringing, and Roy has the flag, perfectly timed. I'm really excited to see what they're bringing, because it may well shift. If it's as good as people are saying it is, it may well shift my opinion. And thirdly, although this is more of a worry, I'm interested to see what Roxen for Romania brings tonight. There have been some concerns this week. I'm a bit worried about her voice. I hope she's been saving it in rehearsals, because what looked in the early season as a certain qualifier, I think is now a real doubt. So she needs to smash it tonight. So those are the three that I'm looking out for.
Yeah, these are really good picks. So I see where you're coming from. Thank you, first of all. Thank you, Renee Bernard, for your super chat. Thanks for being you. Well, we'll continue to being ourselves, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for all the super chats, and of course, the people that sign up for the membership here at ESU United on YouTube. And if you don't want to spend any money on here, that is completely fine. You can also, we have a link at PayPal if you want to support us that way, or if you can't at all, that's totally fine as well. What you can always do that'll help us, go down to a video, any video, and like it, because that helps the algorithm, as well as if you comment on those videos, that goes a long way. So that is always the most important thing. So I really appreciate it. I already got a few questions here. Michael Peterson, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for time and effort to inform and entertain us. Bear hugs from Denmark. Well, big hug back to you, and I hope to see you in a couple of days when it's Denmark's turn to impress us. And Christos Giancolis is saying, continue the great job. Cheers from Canada. All right, we have some Canadian viewers. That is actually quite exciting. Also pretty early. I don't know what side of the... Well, it's not that bad, actually. I keep thinking because I live in California, so everything is, 9 hours. But if you live on the East Coast, it's only 6, so it's technically not that bad. Gosh, this sun... Okay, so I'm going to talk like this for the next 5 minutes until the sun has set.
Matt, just ask them to turn the sun off. You've got that kind of power there. I'm sure they'll do it for you.
By the way, Sean, we're being thirsted over in chat. Somebody keeps calling me his husband, and someone just said, how can I focus on the stream if Sean is on my screen? Heart eyes emoji.
Don't fall for the trap. Don't pay attention to it.
Oh, God. There's going to be like 3 times the first tonight, I swear.
Yeah.
Well, it's Eurovision week. Everyone starts getting excited.
Well,
sometimes a bit too excited.
Even some of the artists get excited.
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, everyone. I mean, it is a big deal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just like we're just like, like we waited a long time for this. So we're all kind of like extra excited. People are asking, will there be a press poll after jury show, just like the previous years? I don't remember if the press poll in 2019 was accurate compared to the real results. I don't remember what the press results were in 2019. It's probably on Wikipedia. Somebody look it up. And not, I mean, you guys, somebody even in the chat, whatever. But it'll happen. I think, well, it's online this time. I don't know exactly when, why, how I should pay attention to that. I just don't know on top of my head right this moment. But the short answer is yes.
Yeah, we already had to send in our qualifiers. Like, we do it by email now. So we already had to send in the qualifiers. So I don't know when it will come out, but it will come out. Stay tuned.
That's good. Yes, they will. Matt had to glow up since the dress rehearsals. Well, actually, in between, Melanie convinced me to get another COVID test, even though I just got tested yesterday. I listened to that wise woman because this morning when they went, it was hell, right? They waited over an hour just to get tested and waiting. And so so I was like, oh, let me do that now so I don't have to do that tomorrow in the morning. So that is kind of helpful. Thank you, Lars, also so much for your super chat. And Daniel Eli as well. Go, Roxen. Let's hope we're still rooting for her. Get it together vocally tonight, and she can do it.
More than anyone tonight, I'm praying for Roxen, because from what I saw earlier, she was really struggling with this song. So I'm hoping she pulls it together tonight. I'm hoping maybe she was holding back. So yeah, I do. Out of all the artists, I think tonight I really want Roxen to have a great performance, because obviously Gabe's not seen it, but I think we can see that it is quite a strong performance visually. And I think if she can nail it, then it's going to do well. But it is quite dependent on that tonight.
Well, I'm starting to think, obviously, having not seen the performance yet, last year, Alcohol You, as a song, you can imagine that being staged in a very, like, she wouldn't be moving around a lot. She'd be able to focus on the vocal and stick to, you know, and just think about that and really deliver a strong performance on that front. And she could sort of let whatever is around her take care of the staging element. With her being so actively involved in this, I do wonder whether it's just a shame that somebody who was such a certain qualifier last year and was still a pretty, you know, strong contender at the start of the season this year, it feels like maybe the broadcaster has misjudged it a little bit and given her this song and all these things to do. Because I highly doubt it's her fault, because she knows her own limits. I just think somebody else might be setting the rules rather than her, and that's a shame.
Yeah, I hear you. So yeah, we'll find out later on, because there were a few people that, you know, I'm definitely paying attention to Roxen, because her vocal performances were like spotty. I'm also, of course, Lesley Roy. She has done well the last few run-throughs, but initially it was also kind of shaky. So I'm always very on the edge, like, is she's going to do okay this time around? Consistency is what I'm looking for, and that is, you know, my concern when it comes to Ireland, because the staging is quite interesting. Other than that, I'm looking at the list right now. There's no one that stood out to me that is like, oh, really bad vocally. Everyone else seems to be pretty ready to good to go, right?
Yeah, I think Vasil, North Macedonia, has to have a really good night tonight, because I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of his votes and points are going to come tonight, if they're going to come. So I feel like if he can nail it tonight, he's giving himself his best chance as possible. So hopefully he has a good one tonight as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was going to say something else. Well, I have a feeling though that Australia will be consistent tonight. Australia, right? I think that she's going to be similar as she was earlier.
Yeah.
So in case you're wondering, we watched already the clip, and that's all we're going to get from what's her name? Montaigne again tonight. Now this is the jury show. We might get a little bit of jury what's the term? Not action. So it's kind of weird, like jury not jury the artist in the green room action. That's what I was saying. That they're going to sit there and pretend, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's always kind of fun, even though it's not real. I saw Melanie posted earlier the picture of the 10 fake qualifiers from the first show. There were like a lot of outrage. People always say I'm getting way too much into it. Clearly, I'm not the only one. Did you see them, Gabe?
Actually, I didn't. Who did qualify earlier in the fake show?
Let me get the picture up. I'll tell you.
I think North Macedonia was the last one. I remember that.
Oh well, you don't tell the last one. You said, gosh, you know how to really. You're fun at parties, aren't you?
You ruined it, Sean. How could you?
Here it is. So it was Romania, Israel, Cyprus, Lithuania, Norway, Azerbaijan, Australia, Sweden, Malta, and then North Macedonia, which means Belgium, Croatia, Ireland, Russia, Slovenia, and Ukraine did not qualify. Your reaction, Gabe?
So, I mean, this is the thing. I listened to the first 10 and I thought, oh, actually, I can see that happening. Then I was reminded of the ones that didn't qualify. And I was like, oh, God, we lose all of them? I have no idea how you take these songs, which is in general, this year is unbelievable. I don't know how you pick 10. I think we're going to have a heartbreaker. And when the results come out, we're going to see some, like, one or even two countries missing out by a point or two, and a lot of people just scraping over the line. Which is amazing. It's so good for the contest in terms of like the competition level, and it produces a great show, but it's going to be heartbreaking. And we should all be prepared to lose some of our favorites, because it's going to happen. There is no way around it.
Yes.
So I've been mentally preparing to have my heart broken. I won't be ready, but I feel like I'm going to be as ready as I can be, because we're all going to lose at least one.
Yep. Quick shout out to Philippe Cavallo. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, keep up the great work, ES United team. You guys rock. Well, thank you. And Heine Sten, I don't want to butcher your last name, so I'm just going to say Heine Sten. Thank you for doing the coverage every year. You guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. I'm just kind of just a sidekick, but I really appreciate the kind words. And once again, we are on YouTube. We also now are on Twitch. So we're still building a community there. And we already discussed, like, why would we stream on Twitch when it's a gamer thing? But like, apparently there's more than just gamers there. But in the off season, maybe we can even game, because most on our team are gamers. So that kind of works out. So we can do that. That would be kind of fun.
Yes.
But
Actually, that sounds like an amazing idea. Can we do like a Guitar Hero night on Twitch?
Oh, I don't know how. I never played Guitar Hero, so that I would kind of suck at. I'm all about Mario Kart, but we'll figure it
I
out.
will beat you all at Mario Kart. Every day.
Oh, Mario Kart ruins friendships though, so that could be the end of ESC
Doesn't
night
matter.
if we do that.
I hate you all anyway.
Yeah.
I'm only here because Matt pays me.
Yeah.
What? Okay, sure, we'll go with that. NGUVU is thank you for your super chat. Hello guys. Hi Sean. Heart. Greetings
Hello.
from Mexico. From my neighbors.
Wow.
I live in Southern California, so
Hello,
I don't know what part of-
Mexico. I've never been there, but I'd love to one day.
Well, first come to the US. I mean, at least baby steps, then you can. Well, you can go. You know what you do? Come here.
Do
and
both.
Go on a cruise for the Mediterranean. That's the wrong place. The Caribbean. I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a Mediterranean cruise to Mexico. That'll work.
Mediterranean, Caribbean, potatoes.
Can I just point something out interesting that I've just found? Obviously, on our online center, I've found like the jury's feed, because it's on the online press center, and it says jury show semi-final 1, no watermark, but it says access denied, a jury tag is required. So obviously all of the juries must be logging on to this tonight as well.
Yep.
This is how they
Basically.
get to watch the show.
But wait, can we
Yeah.
watch it then?
So I feel like it's right there, and I could, if I just had the right access, it's right there.
So what does it say
So
again?
annoying.
Oh, okay.
It says, so it says no watermark, basically semi-final 1. But you have to have a jury tag on the online press center, which obviously I don't have because I'm not in the jury. But it's like it's right there. It's like if only.
I'm sure it'll come up. So
Yeah.
don't worry
Yeah,
about
we
it.
have a separate room apparently.
Yeah. So we got 39 minutes actually left before semifinal 1 jury show will kick off. As Gabe pointed out earlier, this is where 50% of the votes will be decided who is going to be vocally on top and who is not. Who is going to crack under the pressure. Trying to be dramatic. Boom, boom. So if you have any questions, as always, we have a little bit of time at ESC United in the chat. So let's take a look here. Forgive me, I got to refresh my screen here again because it's just moving so very fast. Let's do this one. Opinion on the Roop. And do you
Brilliant.
think Lithuania can beat their personal record? What do you guys think?
What
do you think?
Straight over Sean's face.
It has to be somewhere. I can change it to this. Maybe it's a little better.
Wait, put the thing up on screen because I think it's still going to be over Sean's face.
A little bit. He has to get over it. Answer the question.
Okay,
Somebody.
sorry.
Who wants?
I think they'll finish top 5. I can see that, and that will obviously be better than LT United. So I think they'll get their best result, Lithuania, this year, from what I've seen. It could even be 5th, because I think 5th or 4th is quite a realistic result probably for Lithuania this year. I'm not sure if I see them all the way at the top, but they are definitely Lithuania's most sort of competent effort in a long, long time. So I can see them doing really well for them. I think the Lithuanians would be, I don't know if they're expecting to win. I think they'd be happy with top 5. So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
enough
about this
for them.
question? ESC United, possible non-qualifier from semi-final 1. What do you guys think?
Romania, I think would be, if we were going to lose one that originally expected to go through, I think it would be Romania.
But it's
Roy?
not really a shock anymore, I'd say. I would go with Sweden.
I would pick Sweden too. I
I think Sweden's in trouble.
That would be a shock one. We put up our reaction prediction video online a few minutes ago, so feel free to check that out. I took a risk and said Sweden will not go through. I'm just worried that they're just, because I think Lithuania will go through. I had Russia go through, and having 3 of the first 4 songs go through, I don't think that's going to happen. So I was like, maybe they will be the unlucky one. I could be wrong. It's not nothing against the song. It's just the hype. I understand it's Sweden, but I took a risk.
Yeah,
I took a risk.
I can see there being, just doing a quick sort of look here, 8 countries that I think are definitely in.
8?
Or almost
Wow.
certainly
That's
in.
a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
One that I'm sort of 80 or sort of 70% on. And the other one I think if I was to pick would be Romania. But I'm not so sure on Romania. It depends on tonight, I think.
I feel comfortable about 4. That's like I have 4
Really?
certain ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had
No,
5 myself that I was
I-
that certain on, but 8 is a lot, man.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, semi 2 is easier to predict." I don't think it is. I think this one
Not
is.
well,
I think
really?
this
No,
one
no,
seems pretty straightforward to me, to be honest.
interesting. I think there will be surprises. So
I mean, I can say who I think if you want, but I don't know if you want me to.
sure, go ahead. You were not. Yeah, go ahead. Who are the ones that you
Well,
for sure?
I'd say the eight that I think are through are Lithuania, Russia, Cyprus, Norway, Croatia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Malta. I think they are almost certain from what I've seen. I think Belgium are probably the next ones in the list, and then maybe Romania is my prediction.
It's very
at the
interesting
moment.
because of the 4 of us, the 3 local ones, and Roy was here the entire weeks. Only one person believes Azerbaijan goes through.
Yeah.
Really?
So yeah. So it's, but that's your opinion, of course. You know, it's totally
Yeah.
fine. You haven't seen those performances once. So yeah. So that comes out. You could be right because I also put them in there at last, but it was not a confident qualification for me.
It may all change tonight. It may be like a different decision, but
Yeah.
we'll see. That's my feeling. My gut feeling at the minute.
BGN, thank you for the super chat. If Victoria wins, then I am inviting you all for advance for a nice dinner at a famous restaurant in Sofia 2022. Absolutely, we would love to go. I mean, we talked about it earlier, right? That would be a super affordable place to go to, and it's a place that's on my bucket list anyways, and I'm a big fan of it anyway, so it all works out.
It's a really nice city, Sofia.
Yeah, thank you so much. I cannot pronounce your name, but I can read. You are incredible. So,
Yes.
so that I can read. Thank you so much. Make sure if you do a super chat to say at ESC United, we'd be more than happy to answer them. But I mean, compliments are never a bad thing. Let me take a look quick. The Twitch chat. Someone said, "Do you read the Twitch chat?" I do as much as possible. There's certainly a whole lot less people in there.
Yeah, and
but
the Twitch
Goodness
comments
87 says, "I don't think they do, but we are." It's just I'm switching back and forth.
Yeah, we can see the Twitch comments also come in on our feed together.
Oh,
with
we
the
can?
YouTube comments. Yeah. There's
Oh.
a different icon there, like the purple icons, like they did, like that is from Twitch, and the YouTube ones are the red icons.
You know what this reminds me of?
Oh, that's just. Oh, now I see it. Oh, I'm learning so much. That is so awesome. So
Also, the Twitch people at ESC United, so we can see your questions better.
yes, and Gabe kindly offered his help to set this channel up a little bit on ESC United because it's kind of naked right now. So I'll let him kind of take over and see what he can come up with. Don't mess it up, Gabe.
Now I
pressure.
feel really under pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, was that about Melanie?
Hmm?
Is that a wild Melanie behind you?
Yeah, Melanie just ran over. They're prepping for tonight's show because they have stuff to do. Social media. We have a live blog as well. So in case you have to run out at any point in time, I hope you don't, peoples. But if you do, we do have a live blog as well until the very end. So yeah. So again, and it applies probably to both Twitch and YouTube. Make sure to post your questions at ESC United in the chat, so I know that you're talking to us. This is a question here. Roxen and Destiny can perform live tomorrow? Who wants to answer?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they can perform live tonight, so there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
They've already
The
been
test
in the
came-
arena today.
Yeah, they got the test back negative. So
Yeah.
we're good to go. So good news. Good
Yeah,
news.
just
good
fingers
news,
crossed
good news.
for Daddy and Rafal.
Exactly.
Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday.
Thank you so much, VXCBSD and last name. These all of you pick a televote winner for this semi. Oh, cruel. Okay.
Ukraine.
Malta.
Sean says Malta.
Straight in
Roy?
Ukraine.
I say Ukraine as well. Wait.
Well, then I tie it up and say Malta.
How boring.
Well, you're the one who picked also Ukraine.
Well, it's because I've been saying that all week.
God,
No,
you're
you've
gonna
been
get
saying
glimpsed
Georgia's
of
going to
that.
win this semi.
Yes, but it's not. Yeah, okay, that's true. Georgia's going to win everything. Like, I don't care.
We established that Georgia will not qualify from the semis, but they
Yeah.
will win Eurovision.
Exactly.
So
How it
that's
works.
basically.
They've already won Eurovision.
I want to find
Yeah.
someone who loves me.
You know, it'll get to the end of the show, right? And the entire place will go dark, and everyone will be like, "What? What's going on?" And a spotlight will just appear on stage, and Tonika will just be standing there with the trophy in hand,
Yeah.
and that will be the end of Eurovision,
And then
like the
everybody
end of
be like,
Eurovision. We will never
"This
hold
is-"
Eurovision again.
then everybody will be like, "This is epic," and then, oh shit.
It'll be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know when the guy, that old wrestling clip where the guy is in the coffin and he busts the coffin, he busts the coffin open and like sits
Yeah.
up. Tonika is going to do that on Saturday.
I'm back.
In case you're wondering, the press center isn't really that busy right now. I mean, it's busier than the. Let me turn this around again. You see, oh, it's already tangled up, so it may as well.
Don't put money on Georgia winning. It's just a joke. I
So
mean,
as
I
you
love
can
it,
see, bathroom, and this is Boris being super excited
As always.
as always. And up there you can see.
but- Ooh.
I know
The
it needs to
peeps
be,
in
but that press center is
Is that a wild
huge.
Stefan? Wow.
Say something to your
it's
fans.
Manny. Hello.
Hi, she says hi.
You know, it's sort of, I get mixed emotions seeing the press centre, because on one hand, I see it and I'm really happy it was possible at all. On the other hand, I see it and think how amazing it would be if there was 1,500 or more people in there like there usually is. Like, what an incredible atmosphere it would be. I'm so
know.
grateful
Oh,
we have a
the press-
contest. I just can't
press
wait for
centre.
everyone to be there again next year.
Yeah, the press center in the second week just comes to life, and it's amazing. It really
Yeah.
is, especially on the final night.
Yes, it's a little different this time around, but I'm still glad to be here. And there's another side to the press center that I didn't show you. I could show you on my camera, but I'm too lazy to get up. Let's see here. Next question. Ali
All the way
H.
around.
Are there many official press? I don't think BBC are there at all. Incorrect. So they are definitely here. As a matter of fact, one of my friends who's running a Eurovision blog, he said that he had an interview lined up and he got kind of pushed aside because BBC came in and was like, "We want to talk to you." So and they're like, "Oh, yeah." So yeah,
Classic
they're
BBC.
definitely here. Yeah. I mean, of course, the exposure there is fantastic. So of course they're going to do that. But
Throwing
yeah,
their
so-
weight about everywhere except staging.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Don't worry, he's got pyros. It's fine now. It's fine.
What I'm worried about is the pyro. Those trumpets are made out of polystyrene, which is extremely flammable. I'm worried they're
Yeah.
actually accidentally going to set the polystyrene on fire and burn poor James Newman to a crisp on stage.
Well, we said this earlier. That's a vote winner. That is a guaranteed vote winner.
Gonna be the
So
Eurovision movie all over again. but no
desperate
different.
times come for desperate measures.
It is possible. Here, that's
Not
actually a
going to
question.
vote for the burning staging.
I know. So I'm not sure if you already talked about it here, but have you heard about the Eurovision app to control the level of applause after each performance? And what's your opinion about it? Okay, I'm gonna remove it. Can I move it even like manually? No, I can't.
No.
All right,
This
Sean.
is better anyways. Okay, never mind.
Okay, go ahead. What do you guys think? Gabe, you in particular, because
I think it's an odd idea. Somebody was saying on Twitter that it may may be a bit of a tell for who's going to do well with the televote. I don't think that's the case because I think it'll be mainly just be like Eurovision fans who download it. But I would hate for it to be a really awkward, like quiet applause after some performances. I don't know. It's effectively, it's like having having a line of people standing at the edge of the stage holding up signs with like a score out of 10 after each performance. I'm not sure. I get why they've done it. They're trying to involve the fans, people feel like they're there, but I just think it's a bit misjudged.
I don't know whether it's just a TV thing, because don't forget tonight there's 3,500 people in that arena for the first time. So regardless of what happens, each act is going to get some kind of audience reception anyway. And I don't know how much impact, if they're going to play the fake noise into the arena, I don't know. But I think it's probably more for TV. I'd like to think so anyway. I think regardless of what people do on the app, I think, you know, the artists are going to feel the love from in the arena anyway on the live shows. So I'm not too concerned about that. I think it's an okay idea. It's just part of the interaction, really. As long as you can't do the other way, like if you can't press the boo button or anything like that to make sure that, you know, an artist you don't like doesn't get, you know, as long as you can't vote against things. If it's only for cheering, then it's just a fun little side thing, really. It's nothing too major, I don't think.
Yeah, I hope there won't be too much of a differentiation between applauses, because that would be a bit like just like give everyone a good amount of applause, because they've been working towards this for so long. They've been in stress about COVID and whatnot. Like, it's not been an easy process. So give everyone a round of applause and like vote for every artist, so everyone, yay, happy vibes.
Happy vibes.
There's a subsection of Eurovision fans that will do that anyway, so hopefully that sort of negates any of that influence. But I could probably see it being similar to 2015, where it's just sort of an augmented crowd noise in addition to whatever's already there. So hopefully
I just hope the canned applause is better than it was in 2015, because I remember there were some times when like nothing would have happened in the performance, and then there was this massive like whoa yeah coming through, and it's like
it's like a video game to me. Like, okay, this is very random. Thank you, Francisco Vare. Hi, Matt. Hey, guys. Hi, Gabe. Who are your all's favorite to win? Thanks for entertaining us year after year. Regards from Poland. Bye, Gabe. So, what's your favorite to win this year, Gabe?
I'm torn. Italy is not one of my two options, though, is what I will say. I think for who's going to win. Italy will come top 5, possibly even top 3. Don't think it'll win. I think it'll be France or Malta, probably France. France is going to sweep up with the juries, just like Salvador did, I think, potentially. And if it does that, then it's game over. Because with that big a lead, if we come out of the juries and Barbara has 120, 150 point lead, then it's over, realistically, unless we get a Sweden 2018 moment. So yeah, France or Malta, failing that.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that is a fair thing here. Okay. How much time do we have? We have 23 minutes left. So let's see if there are any other questions. The chat is moving really fast.
Bless you.
Who the hell was that?
I don't know.
It was like Chris was back in the room.
So I was asking, does Sean have COVID? Sean, do you have COVID?
No, I'm negative. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's just couldn't make it here this time around because, he does have it's just the situation. And, but he'll be back in the future, hopefully, unless I scared him away.
Ironically, everything's opened up here today, and here I am. So, yeah, that's why we do it. It's a joy.
Yeah.
But it would have been great to be there, but it was just too much of a risk with everything, to be honest, from my perspective. So.
I mean, also, the law, even though it has opened up here, the law still states that you can only leave the country for like specific like green listed countries to go on holiday, which like Israel, Portugal, and some Greek islands, and like the Canaries, and that's it.
Yeah,
so we would have to lie to get out the country. We would have had to.
Well, I think you could have got around it with the press pass, because the press pass would have meant it was technically business in a very loose sense of the term. But yeah, even then, it wasn't quarantining, coming back, and things like that. Wasn't worth it, unfortunately, this time round, which is a shame. But it is what it is. We've all had to make sacrifices. You know what I mean? I'm just glad that this is on, regardless.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, the online press environment is really good, like well organized. We can see everything, and like we're still able to do this. And even if we're not there, it's perfectly fine, I guess.
So we got a very important question in the super chat. Connor J is asking Gabe, I'm really worried that France might not qualify this year. What are your thoughts?
You know what? I think they're going to be okay. Just a hunch. They'll scrape through as the last qualifier.
The last qualifier.
On balance, yeah. They'll just make it through.
Well, that's good to hear because I was getting a little nervous. All right, so
reassured you down.
We miss you, Connor. Have a nice vacation. We got more interviews coming up as well. We got Poland and Spain. So stay tuned for that. Do you believe that juries will save Israel and Belgium? I can see both entries ending top 5 with the juries in the semis. What do you guys think?
I think Belgium, yes.
Yeah, Israel is a bit of a doubter because, I don't know, like, she does have, like, the whistle tones, but, like, for the rest, I don't really see the jury appeal necessarily.
What do you guys think?
Well, without going too much into everything, and not wanting to drum anything up, I think Israel in the televote this year not going to do as well as they probably normally would. And I'll leave it at that. But I think the juries may help the song, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'd like to be proven wrong, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make. I have Israel as a non-qualifier. Just in the general flow of the show, it just feels that way. So I don't know if that's going to change tonight.
How do you feel about Belgium?
Belgium, I think, is like I said. I think Belgium's going to qualify anyway. I think the juries will like it more than the televoters, maybe. But again, Hooverphonic are a big name in certain countries, definitely. So I think that's always going to boost them. Obviously, the Netherlands are voting tonight, and they know Hooverphonic quite well. Not tonight, sorry, tomorrow night. But so there's already a little booster from one country there, and I think I think they'll do enough to get through one way or another. I think the juries will support it maybe more than the televote, but I think I just have a feeling they'll get through anyway.
There was one question, I lost it already.
The one about was it the super chat about Russia?
Oh, there was a super chat too? Oh, forgive me. No, but you read it, please. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the super chat. It was from Iggy, who says, what do you guys think of Russia's performance? I'm really excited to see it because I love Manizha's music and I have been listening to her for years. And also I think it's really important just because for once we're seeing like something really authentic, because basically my opinion is the national final was thrown together at the last minute. Something like Manizha's entry, which is quite subversive, relatively speaking, for Russia, would never have gotten into a slick, like very carefully stage managed usual Russian performance. So because of that, we've got this really exciting like new dimension, and it feels like a bit of a triumph that she's even here. So I can't wait. And I think she'll qualify as well. I'd be really surprised if she didn't.
So another question on Twitch from Vaco Twitch. If you were a professional jury, for which type of artist, song, or performance would you vote for? That's a very interesting question. So if you would be a juror, what would you kind of go for? I mean, keep in mind what you guys are thinking. There are certain criteria that the EBU provides to the jurors to look out for. So they have some guidelines. Of course, it's all a little bit subjective, but just on a like very general level, I would definitely obviously look at vocals would be very important to me. I would also look at the composition as a whole. I am very anti-repetitive melodies, the same chord over and over again. And I do pay attention to lyrics as well. So, and it's not like I'm a lyric snob, but if I just get the rhymey, I am flying high in the sky, tell me why, oh my, then yeah, I would definitely probably downgrade you for that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
For me, I think I would go. I really like complexity in music, so I would look at complexity of how a song is structured, or like little details that they added, or how it is produced. I would also definitely look at vocals, and I would also throw like radio friendliness in there somewhere. So that's like the three criteria I would look most at if I were to be a jury.
How about you, Gabe?
I would just.
Oh, Sean,
sorry.
that's fine. Go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
I was just going to say, just very short and sweet, I would just ignore all of the rules and the credibilities that you have to do to be a juror, and I'd just vote for the most warped shit that's in the semi-final or the final. Like, whatever's the most alternative out there stuff, that's getting my 12.
This is the most British answer ever.
I guess so. Sean will not be on this jury anytime soon. Gabe.
Yeah, well, I'm actually halfway towards Sean's position as well, which is that in Eurovision, I like things that, I like certain styles of music. I like rock music and metal music. I like your sort of more mainstream pop, but it has to have something unique about it. It has to have something that just gives it a little extra. Like, for example, Lithuania in 2018, RIP Ors. I was like, I remember first time I sat down and listened to it, I was listening to it and I was like, okay, this is a decent song. This is an alright rock song. Then the drop hits in the middle and I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm looking for the sort of music that I usually look to in general, that I usually listen to, but just with something extra in it that just makes me turn my head and go, no, that is unique and interesting. And, I like artists that take risks. I mean, the ultimate example of this, if you take it to the nth degree, you end up with like Hatred and Sigra or whatever. Like, I love those kinds of entries.
Okay, well, that's good stuff. I really love what you guys just had to provide there. Thank you, Carl Compton, for your support and your message. A question: for 2 years, I suffered with depression and anxiety due to my mom's passing. I'm deeply sorry to hear that. Because of your live feeds, I'm becoming my old self. You are amazing. Thanks for all your work. Love you, Sean. P.S. I love you, Sean.
That's very sweet, Carl. Thank you.
I think you're cutting yourself some slack. It's not us, it's you. But I really appreciate you saying these very nice things. I think you're maybe a lot stronger than you think you are. I know I've lost both parents at a young age, so it sucks. So it just sucks. So my heart goes out to you. I'm glad that we're here to entertain you and make you happy. Also, just want to let you know, guys, real quick. No, this is going to be, assuming it's going to be as smooth as the first dress rehearsal, I expect a fairly quick show because it's about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we were done like basically almost on time with a few minutes behind. So they're just going bang, 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 boom. So we don't have that much time to go for every little detail right now like we did in previous live streams. So we'll give you a chance just to kind of see how they sound and where we're going here. So keep that in mind.
Before you move on, can I just point out that we've got the entire country of Sweden in the chat?
Again, are they back?
What do you mean?
We've got the actual, I'm sure it's the YouTube channel for Sweden as a country is watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Sweden. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Wow. The country of Sweden is here. Well, it's good to
Bye,
have you,
Sweden.
Sweden.
Week as well.
Hi, Sweden.
Well, good luck to you tonight. And just
My room is full of your furniture. This bed is your furniture.
Same in California. Actually, I bought one thing that was not IKEA, and I was totally confused. I'm like, wait, this is not IKEA, and I cannot put this together myself. It was just really, really odd. So as point out, we got 13 minutes left, and for those who don't know, there's going to be a whole run through with the hosts, with the opening act. And I just real quick, because we don't want to talk about, because we don't even have time. Do you remember, Sean or Roy, the opening piece of the show from earlier?
Duncan Lawrence, right? With
no, that's the interval act. That's interval act, right? Oh no, him too. Right. But first. Well, first it starts with the colors, like those little banners that you see always in the Eurovision logo, traveling all throughout Netherlands, hitting different places. Yes, correct. And you see like the colors of the flags kind of represented in them. And then once they're done, they reach the actual Ahoy Arena, right? And that's when Duncan Lawrence performs the song that we mentioned earlier, the name. And now I forgot. And Boris is not around to tell me because he's really good with that.
Something.
Yes. So he performs that. and a really cool stage. And then we'll get the hosts, and then that started fairly quickly. Like, Sean, how many minutes? Do you remember? You said like something.
I think it was about 7 or 8 minutes in, and we get to the first song. So yeah,
Yeah, it was really quick.
that's rapid. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. So that is pretty impressive. And as I said, where were the delays? They were like really short delays where they had to do like this talk in the green room for like an extra 20 seconds or something like that. And that's it, right? And then, granted, we have... Oh, who wants to talk about the big three tonight? What's going to happen, how that works?
So, basically this... I think how it works this evening is that they all perform in full. But basically, the EBU will take clips of a minute or so from tonight's performances, and they'll be used in tomorrow's semi-final. Obviously, when they preview the Saturday's show, basically, they preview the pre-qualifiers. So it's going to be Italy, Germany, and the Netherlands. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. Basically, it's not the full performances that you get tomorrow night in the show. However, on the Eurovision YouTube channel after tomorrow's semi-final, the full performances of those three countries will go up live. So you'll get to see the full performance after tomorrow.
So, really important, because we haven't done that yet. Roy, we talked about it the day before yesterday when you were here. Sean, can you say my name?
Matt.
See?
Yes.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
What?
It's just my accent. What can I say?
Gabe, say my name.
Matt.
Is that a British thing?
They laugh because we don't say Matt.
You don't say Matt.
Yes.
It's just funny. We're not making fun of you. I would never, ever dare to make fun of you. I'm celebrating you.
Listen, wait until you hear the way I say the word 30.
What? 30?
30.
Oh,
yeah.
30. Because I'm from Newcastle. And I don't have the accent, but that one word, just the word 30 and nothing else, it randomly jumps out.
I was going to say, you don't sound like you're from Newcastle in the slightest.
No. Although at some point I'm going to do like an 100 tweet thread about why Newcastle is the ideal city to host Eurovision in, and why if the UK wins, we should host it in Newcastle. I could write a dissertation. I could write 10 dissertations.
Anyway.
It's got to be Liverpool for me.
I love how Connor says, hi, Mad, M-A-D, because you think it's a joke, but look at the names, the way they spell my name on Starbucks cups. I'm like, Matt, and I get an M-A-D. I'm like, are you serious? Like, who's called Matt,
said,
M-A-D?
Would you say that makes you pretty mad?
Yes, make me very mad. I had a lot of matitude.
Wow.
I saw someone say, someone in the chat said bottle of water.
What?
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water, yeah.
Yes.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water, oh yes.
Yes. I just wanted to scroll back, by the way, because I think it was a little while back. Alan McNamara, I don't know if it was covered, super chat about Ireland.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't read it, sorry.
So there was a little super chat from Alan McNamara. Thank you for this.
I'm sorry if you missed it.
On Ireland staging. Yeah, opinions on Ireland staging, and will they qualify? I don't know what you guys think on that.
Roy?
Yes.
No, actually, no, let's not start with Roy.
Okay.
No, let's start with Roy. No, leave. Go with Gabe. Gabe, you go first.
About Ireland?
You don't know yet, right? You're probably not sure yet. You have to watch.
I've not seen the performance. The staging looked promising. I reckon they have a chance. But I can't really give a full answer until I've seen the whole thing. I love her, though. She is so positive and has been so brilliant at engaging in the fan. I mean, how she's been showing up at birthday Zoom calls of her fans to wish them happy birthday. Things like that. She's so invested in the contest, and she's the kind of person I want in the final. I really, really hope the performance is as good as I'm hoping it will be, because she can do it with a good performance.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil my video too much, but yeah, I have Ireland as a qualifier. Sean, what do you think?
It works really well. Obviously, I haven't seen it on screen for the first time today. It does work really well. As long as I think they've nailed it now. I don't know whether there was any teething issues in the previous rehearsals, but it does look really strong. I feel like if there are any countries that are going to be sneaking in that people didn't expect, I do think Ireland could be one of them. So yeah, it just depends how people take to it tomorrow night, I guess.
That is true. That is true. And the juries, of course. Vocally, she needs to be on point because I said before she was inconsistent.
Yep.
The last few run-throughs were good, but I'm still nervous. So, so we got 7 minutes to go.
I
So
don't get a say in this.
yeah.
Yeah.
You what?
That I didn't get a say in this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to say. Okay, what do you think, Roy?
Well, I would personally have Ireland through because I really like the staging and I like the song, but I just have a lot of doubts whether people will fully remember. I mean, they will remember the staging, but it's kind of sort of maybe a little bit of a hiding of the song. So I'm a bit doubtful whether they will remember the song, and that will also be maybe an issue for the jury. So in my predictions, I did not put Ireland through, but I would hope that they will make it through.
I'm hoping that this will be more of a Sand Lady kind of moment, Ukraine 11. You
Yeah.
know, where like it's almost like a soundtrack more than the, and that kind of makes people go like, ah, yeah. And then the recap comes along and they're like, oh yeah, Ireland, that's the one. That, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's what I'm, I wish
Sand
for
Lady
Ireland.
was that Sand Lady was the cheapest trick in the book, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, just to address one thing I just chat. So the person who posted USA has better chance to qualify than Australia. Lol. Wow, you really got the whole squad laughing.
All right. So how does the transition from the postcard to the start of the performance look like? Do you remember all those details, like
Yes,
the transition?
I do actually, because you are like in these little houses. They're scattered throughout the entirety of the Netherlands. I will help with pronunciations of the names because they were butchered, like earlier today. But basically, you get like a little bit of a snippet of the artist and just a little bit of a feel, and then we like fly back with all those colors from the country. Like we kind of zoop back and like we fly into Ahoy sort of, and like it will fly into the LED screen and then it will pop out to the sides in the colors of the country, and then like the lights will fade to black and the song will start.
Exactly.
I'm so excited. I feel like a kid
I
at
know.
Christmas.
It does
I can't
look really
believe it's
cool.
happening.
It's always have to find.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fun to have a person here that also hasn't seen the whole thing yet. So that's always like this new, energy there. And in case you're wondering, tomorrow, there will be a family show. We will not be live streaming that one, but we will have a pre and a post show tomorrow. So before the semifinal one, the live show will take place. We'll have like an hour chat and see what's happening. And then, of course, we'll be live as soon as the results are known so we all can cry together. So,
Yes.
make sure to be there for that.
I think no matter what, we will all cry tomorrow because there's a lot of strong songs in the semifinal, and like I'll be sad to see a lot of these songs just be left in the semis. Like,
yeah. Thoughts on the audience not wearing masks in the arena right now? So I don't know if they're not wearing masks, but my assumption is that there's zero standing room, all just sitting, right? So
They've all been tested as well.
Yeah, number one, they've all been tested. Number two, they're all socially distanced. And number three, if they get up, let's say to go to the bathroom, they immediately have to put on the mask because it's the same for me right now here. So I'm not allowed to get out of my chair without my mask on. And you better follow that rule because they're going to come after you.
I think the thing is that it might be different in the Netherlands, but we've got to get back to normal at some point. I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, people aren't wearing masks, people aren't social distancing, blah, 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 blah. If people have been tested and everyone in there is negative, what can you do, really? They've got to start getting back to normal at some point. And, this is obviously a pilot event in the Netherlands as well.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest events that's going to be held. So it's going to have to be, someone's going to have to be the pioneer, and I don't see any reason why it can't be Eurovision. So obviously we hope that everything goes well tonight and for the next shows, but you can't just keep doing this forever. You know what I mean? We'll never get back to how it needs to be. So that's my thought on it anyway. People might disagree.
Yeah, I mean, we're a bit behind, like, versus the UK with vaccinations and stuff. But yeah, like, they get tested when they go inside, and like, it is also a pilot event, so it will also be monitored what it would do if there are any cases going to happen. So in a way, it is just a test as well. So yeah.
Yeah. And it's not just a pilot event for the Netherlands, really, because like the UK are watching as well. Because I know the BBC is reporting on Eurovision. Like everyone is watching this event to see how it goes and see how you can bring. I think the Olympics are definitely going to be watching Eurovision this year to see how it goes. Because obviously the plan is that they're going to have people from all over the world go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they want to open it up as much as possible. I don't know what it's like over there. I don't know whether it's worse at the minute, but I think it's definitely something that these international events, you know, FIFA, UEFA are probably going to be looking at this as well. So, yeah, I think it's going to have to start at some point, so why not here?
All right. Next question. Consti Chaco is saying, do you guys think there will be a good atmosphere with the 3,500 spectators and the delegations in the green room? I think this is the first time we get to really get a feel how the camera work and the energy is going to look like in there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, we'll find out. I'm just curious to find out how they're all being positioned in there because they have to be spread out, but there will be some audience shots, so they want to probably make it look somewhat, you know, presentable, I guess. So I'm really curious. We'll find out soon enough. This is something we'll definitely report back on.
I think one thing that's worth noting is, so the FA Cup final took place in England the other day. That's our football cup final.
Oh.
Very quickly since it started. And there was 1/4 attendance in there, and it was still amazing, because going from 0 to even a small attendance feels incredible.
Yeah.
So I think it will make a huge, exciting difference.
Yeah. So thank you, Taylor, for your super chat. No question, but the support is very, very much appreciated. And as you can hear, the show has started. It means on Gabe's, Roy's, and Sean's side, it'll start in like 20 seconds.
Well, here we go.
I'm so excited.
Let's enjoy this.
Super chats though. So like, let's give them a little quick shout out. I was just up here.
Sean, is Mason Mount a future balloon door winner? I don't know what that means.
Mason Mount is a footballer.
Okay.
Sorry, go on, Sean. My bad.
Yeah, he's a good player. Not to, obviously we're here to talk about something else, but yeah, he was at Derby a few seasons back, and he's gone from strength to strength from there. So yeah, I don't know, but it was a Ballon d'Or winner. I don't know if he'll be that far, but yeah, he's a good player. So yeah, hopefully he's England's future as well. Fingers crossed.
Also, shout outs to Taylor, who donated us some money, but
I did mention him, but never a bad thing to mention him twice. And Calvin, what the heck? You were in here. What? Calvin was a member of EC United, but he had a real life now, so whatever. Now, thank you so much. We're missing you as well. And Claire O'Driscoll, thank you. Thank you so much. You are amazing. And no question.
Deserves a big heart.
Yes.
I can't do that. My arms aren't stretchy enough.
Wait.
Sorry.
Is that you can hear the people? I'm not sure how much you can hear people, but
I'm waiting. I'm still on the intro thing.
they all have lights in there, or like their phones.
Yeah, we're going to be about 30 seconds behind Gabe, just so you know.
Yeah, they're probably just riling up the audience right now.
Yes.
Oh, and
so the sound that you hear on my ears is behind from what they're hearing.
Yeah, they're traveling across the country now.
Oh, it's so good to hear crowds. That's like music.
I know. That's actually giving me such goosebumps.
Yeah.
I know. Connor says, fun fact, if you try to enter the jury link on the press portal, Gandalf appears screaming, you shall not pass.
Sorry, I'm just, I'm not going to spoil it for Gabe later, but they just showed John Lundvik's face again on there.
I'll wait for that, yes.
Wow, the audience is like already electric.
I mean, everyone's just so excited. And when you're in the arena, you're like a VIP. You know what I mean? It's hard to get a ticket.
Especially for this. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to how much percentage would be like live audience sound, and would they have like some extra audience on top of it?
The lighting for this is so much better already from earlier.
Oh, all that lighting with the cubes. So many cubes. Really cool.
So I'm not sure if the gain is better. I'm going to bring up the gain all the way and let me know if you guys it's better or worse sound. Usually I try to keep it down for the people who hear the sound because it picks up more background noise.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you at the start of your sentence, but like towards the end of your sentence, it was better.
Oh yeah, I can really hear
Matt, I
it
don't
now.
mind. Matt, I don't mind if you want to turn yours up for the people watching, obviously.
I am, but it's better. People saying better. Okay.
Oh, waving flags. Oh, crowd.
It's
Oh,
not
they're
as
all
loud
packed in
as I
together.
Oh my god, real people
They're
in
not
an
even
arena.
socially distant.
They're not even socially distanced. Wow.
Well, they were all tested, I guess.
Yeah, they're all sitting shoulder to
Yeah, I know,
shoulder.
but it's just it's been so weird to.
This is so emotional. I'm really quite emotional watching this.
You come to the host on my end with fireworks. Oh my god, it looks like almost like it's crowd. It's full. The way they did it.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
pyro!
It looks like they really made it look like it's full. So smart. But yeah, they're not socially distanced. Everyone was tested, so they're trying to see how that's going to pan out. Makes me a little nervous, but
Let's go.
Oh, it looks amazing.
it's happening. Oh my god, y'all, it's happening.
You know, after the year we've had and after how awful I felt this time last year, sitting knowing that it should have been Eurovision. I'm not going to cry in front of 1,500 people.
I know,
I'm not going to do it.
Emotional. I feel quite emotional watching this, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it is. It is weird. Thank you, Katie, for your super chat. Really enjoying all of your live streams. So excited for tonight and the live show tomorrow. I'm cheering for Ukraine and Norway. Good choices.
I just can't get over how tall Nikki Tutorials is compared to the rest of them.
She is 190.
She's taller. I know she's taller than me.
There's so many people.
Yes. Well, it's only 3,500, but it looks like it's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you get what I was saying earlier though about the app? Is that like regardless of what the app does, the artists are still going to hear that, so it's not going to make a difference to them.
No.
I think in terms of feeling like they've not been received or appreciated.
It's funny because the green room, they all have like big like lamps, and it's like the color of the country flag. Like the lampshade, which is really cool.
There's a couple of people in the press centre chat that are like, "Oh, I don't think this is safe," and everyone's like, "Yeah, but it's a test event."
What are they saying?
Like the whole point. They're saying like, "Oh, I don't think this is safe," and it's just like.
What I'll say actually, while we have a chance, quickly. They did a test club event in the UK with the testing beforehand. 5,000 people, 0 COVID cases. They did a concert in Spain with 10,000 people, 0 COVID cases. You can run these big events if you get the testing right beforehand. So let's please not get negative about it.
There was a festival in Liverpool as well. It was about 6,000 people went to, I think, and there's been all these test events have been happening in the UK, but there's been no spike in cases like so far. So there's a bit of hope, everyone.
There is. So they're just giving the quick introduction to all 4 hosts standing in a row. They're not doing like silly jokes or anything like that. I mean, a little like goofing off and stuff like that, but nothing like, it's very much let's get to the point kind of thing. They're all wearing wristbands in the audience, by the way, that got lit up. That's what it is. Who's on their phones? Yeah, it's starting. And we were in Rotterdam, the first card for Lithuania, the postcard, by Central Station.
Okay, this is the next like might cry moment, I think, when the
the first artist?
yeah. Oh man, I'm just so happy to be here.
Oof. That crowd is really electric. I love it.
It's electrifying,
Now
absolutely.
that you know how you've said that, Gabe, I kind of hope the UK is the first on Saturday. For that reason.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool to start the whole show in that way. Sense. Yeah, I get it. But here it goes. I'm gonna let you pay attention a little bit, but this is Lithuania. Gabe, I would love to hear your thoughts when it's your turn on your end.
Yeah, I will, but I will save it until after it's finished, so that I don't like I'll try and keep my reactions short during.
Okay.
Yeah. The Roop's postcard is in the central station as well. Yes.
Here we go.
This is such a good opener.
Yeah.
This is really good so far.
Yeah. It's a national final adjusted to the big stage.
Oh, crowd.
And the silly dance, brilliant.
Oh, I want to be in there now. I'm jealous.
Sounds really good in this room as well.
Arnaud knows his dance in and out. Oh, buddy, Arnaud.
Somebody said vocals are a little weak. I disagree. It sounds fine to me. Oh, they've got the cameras so right for the dancing.
Yes.
Yeah.
The split screen is so powerful as well. Oh, I love this song.
And people are saying this can't win.
I know.
I still don't see it myself, but I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. More than happy.
Lots of applause in here now. That feels nice. Oh, this is
It's
just.
on the final chorus now. Wow.
I know you're behind, but you couldn't have gotten a better opener. And oh, he's still smiling. Oh, there are people in the audience. It's just. Oh. It's been too long. It's been too long.
You gotta remember, for these artists, this is the
Wow.
first time they've performed in front of a crowd for however long.
I know. They've been waiting for so long, the Roop, to perform.
Yeah.
We're now in Malta. Roy, I'll let you explain that card.
The Roop are a proper live band as well, so.
Wait, what part do I need to explain? Sorry.
The card, the postcard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the next postcard is in the Marker Wadden, which is like a little bit of like a sandy kind of water area. And like the water retracts, right? And then you can walk over it in the Netherlands in a little area. So that's where they filmed this postcard.
Roy,
How's
can you
the
go into
screen?
microphone settings and turn yourself up like quite a bit because you're quite quiet? Yeah, so if you just adjust your mic volume like quite considerably upwards.
Yeah, it's on 200% already.
Oh really? Oh no.
I'll put it down and then back up.
Well, anyway, here's Slovenia right now, so let's see how she's gonna do.
I hope it.
That voice just carries.
UK 2017 vibes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's the first time you've seen this, isn't it?
That's what Sean said as well.
Yeah, I said that earlier. It might sound stupid, I can already hear the extra 10% of these artists just having the crowd. Like, I just feel like they are giving us
Quickly, I think the gain's so high, Matt, that I can't hear Roy or Sean at all when they speak.
Neither can he, apparently.
Okay, let the people listen.
Oh, she just said sing it. Come on. I don't like that.
It's like Jessica Mulboy and her microphone.
Yeah. It's a very easy
Well, where
song
she
to
got
sing
too
anyway.
tired to sing. It's just not the type of song that you like go, yeah, come on.
I don't think it works. I just don't think it works for this song to have that kind of... The bridge isn't powerful enough for it. Hello.
Good job, Matt.
Was it the Greeks again?
No, it's just sometimes the website just resets for some reason.
That was a joke, by the way.
I figured.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Chat got really scared for us. Everyone was like, no!
Hopefully we didn't lose.
Every once in a while it happens. So we're now moving on to Russia.
Gabe, Russia alert, Russia alert.
Oh, Boże mój.
And this postcard is in Santo Compos. There's like these little orb living room kind of houses. I've never seen them, but they're
Easy
very
for
cool.
you.
Dawaj, Manizha! My lubię ciebie.
Let's see.
There are pictures of Manizha, like,
I'm curious what Gabe thinks about this one.
when she was younger, like in the little house, which is really cool.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. Here we go. The dress thing is so funny. I love
The
it.
president likes it. Oh, this would be fun at Euro Club too.
Hi, Manizha. I am ready. His stage presence is just so good.
Agreed. It sounds so good with live vocals. And they're just rocking out right now, people. It's so fun.
Oh, and the pyro and the...
This is a live song. Like the studio version, I'm not even that crazy about, but it's all about the energy.
100%.
Completely agree.
So like I said in the jury thing we did, is that I'm so glad I heard this live first rather than in studio.
I'm actually glad you can hear the differentiation in the beat, because there's like a lot of cool little details that are sprinkled throughout there, and in the actual final performance you couldn't hear them.
Oh, and all the people across the screen on the back.
Another big favorite here in the press center, as you can probably hear.
She's giving it her all as well. Another one that's like...
Well, this is the night to give out, because 50% of the votes are being decided tonight, so absolutely.
Wow, yeah.
And this makes sense. So that means now Sweden is next up.
That was amazing, and it's not just think about the people who you saw, the people that she chose to put on that screen.
Yeah, there's like a drag queen there as well.
Like if you're, because this is why I think this from Manizha is so important. If you're in Russia and you're a refugee from one of those Central Asian countries, or you are LGBT and you had such a horrid time for so many years, and you turn on your TV and you see that, think about how powerful that is.
Absolutely.
So we're moving on to Sweden now. Here we go. Tusse. Any Sweden fans out there?
Bless your heart, man.
Renee, amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Renee Bernhardt, for the super chat as well. Woot! Indeed. Woot!
There we go, Sweden.
People asking how Sweden's lighting is. It's much better than it was before. It's no longer like it's red and dark and covering his face. So they fixed that. Is he dance squatting? Yes. Yes, he doing dance squatting. He's doing a little what's her name? Rika from Switzerland.
Rika tribute, yeah.
Rika.
This is much better in my opinion.
They should have this in Switzerland 2016, like next to each other, and have like a meme battle of how many squats they can do.
Tatiana is saying Gabe needs a hug.
Yes, we all need a hug.
Why just Gabe? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've had a hug.
It's the little things like just seeing the crowd in the background of the show.
This is the cool part where all the people show up on stage and screen. Nicely done. Thank you, Sean Casey. Super hugs for all 4 of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My ankle's so off there. There we go.
Let's say, I think potential trouble for Sweden here.
Yeah.
A potential what?
Trouble.
You think so? You didn't feel it?
It's in this semi-final. I'm not. It's going to be close. I think it'll be an 8th to 10th place in the semi-final if it qualifies.
Yeah,
I did not expect to
go through. It's going to be by the skin of the teeth.
You don't think the jury's going to put it super high?
No.
Anyway, we don't have time because now Australia with the live on tape performance coming up next. So what we're going to see now is actually not in the arena.
There's like
I don't see
potential in the
Sweden
postcard.
being like top 3, top 4 with the juries. That's the thing.
What do you think so far, Gabe? Yeah? No?
She just ordered me to take off my clothes, but no, I quite like it.
Clothes!
It's grown on me. I didn't like it initially, but I actually quite am enjoying this performance.
It does look really cool. Like it's so bright and vibrant, and
Yeah,
she's
very
great.
glitchy in a way, which fits to the song.
Yeah, we got the style and lasers, yeah.
And there's no hint of nerves in her voice whatsoever.
As a reminder, this is the live on tape. She's not performing live. It was a live recording, but it's not live now.
No, she is really bringing this. This is actually better than I expected, which makes it me even more confused about who's going to qualify, because if it's all this strong.
I always like the song anyway.
The thing about Australia, a lot of people really like the song, but then there's a lot of people who aren't like absolutely loving it, and I worry if it's going to be one of them that everyone likes but no one votes for, that type of song.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's my
That's my
biggest fear as
concern,
well.
is that everyone, there's a lot of people who appreciate this, but are they gonna pick up the phone and vote for it? And that's my concern.
And we do now, I mean, they announce it during the show as well, I'm sure, but you can also see at the very end of the performance, you just see that's all on a big screen. You can see the arena with just that being shown on the big screen.
Oh, is it North Macedonia next?
Yes.
Oh, I'm really, really rooting for him. After the last few months. Oh, yes, I really hope he nails it.
Yeah, he's got it.
I don't doubt that he will, but he needs to nail this.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the best singers this year, so I'm fairly confident.
To slightly spoil this, Gabe, this does really elevate the song, in my opinion.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, come on. Come on, Vasil.
I predicted North Macedonia as a qualifier.
He sounds good.
He's got tears in his eyes.
Oh. Justin. Oh, surprise for me.
This is a dramatic moment here. It's very effective, though. Guys, when you're going to see that, it's so amazing.
Oh, wow.
The crowd are really receptive to that.
I am so smitten by it. I know I'm in the clear minority here, but my God, it just looks amazing, guys. When you see it, even if you don't like the song, it's just breathtaking.
Yeah, I'm in that camp.
Ah, so good.
Oh, the roar from the arena then.
Oh. That is so fucking good.
I know. People are sleeping on this.
Damn. That is really fucking good. Sorry, that's really good.
It's a quick break here right now, by the way, after North Macedonia.
Do you know what? I'm looking at that and thinking that might just sneak through, man, and that's really complicated things.
I know. Gabe, you haven't said anything. What do you think?
I thought that was wonderful. I mean, I thought he smashed it. That was just wonderful. And I loved how much he was clearly enjoying it. Like, he was so thrilled to be there. And you can see it. God, to hit my voice crack. He was so thrilled to be there and so happy to be on stage. and it just filled me with joy. I think I'm going to be like such a wreck tomorrow night on the reactions after the show.
I know.
We're going to lose. I really don't want to lose him. I really hope he sneaks through.
Me too. I put him actually as my 11th place because I was almost on the same page as Roy. Then I switched it last second, and I'm almost regretting it now because there was magic here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think a lot of people probably had him as like last or not far off it initially, and then this is just elevated completely.
That staging is absolutely beautiful, and it
This
elevates.
is why you never rule a song out before you get to the contest. You never know.
Yeah.
This is where we have to start reconsidering what is safe or what we think is going to qualify. I'm thinking of songs like Norway that were sort of around, I think, 5th or 7th in the semi that now might just start to get troubled if this keeps happening. Because for me,
just with your example, Norway has elevated as well.
Yeah.
With the performance, Norway, I think, is safe.
We'll see. We'll get to it. John is saying, isn't this guaranteed to be last on the televote though? Juries can't say. I don't think it's going to be last. I think you're missing the niche taste here. There are a lot of people who like this kind of song.
Yeah, you brought it up earlier. The musical theatre vote is like something I didn't even consider with this type of song before. Like, there's a lot of people who love musical theatre that will, Disney and things like that will lap that up.
Yeah.
So it's not a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. So now they're talking briefly in the green room to the Roop of Lithuania, and they're actually not the stand-ins. It's actually the Roop in the green room. So that's fun. I'm so glad they get to all do that. We're having Eurovision, everybody. We have a Eurovision.
It's just every time I hear the crowd, I feel like I just get a bit happier and a bit more emotional each time.
Yes, I get it. I absolutely get it. And next up is now Ireland, and they are also they want to get to the finals. There's certainly not a lack of trying, at least.
I do really hope like a lot of Europe are watching on Saturday, because I really like with the crowd. I feel like this could lift so many spirits across the continent.
Yeah.
Just having this back.
So right now they're talking to Montaigne remotely, like a Zoom call or whatever. It's actually Montaigne talking, and we'll do the same thing tomorrow because this is the time where they also rehearse, like all of that. So everything is being rehearsed.
What time is it in Australia?
I don't know. There are multiple time zones.
Oh, just that.
7 a.m.
5:30 a.m. Mad.
That's Holly.
Okay.
So now, this is now the postcard for Ireland, and you get to see them all tomorrow. So don't worry about them too much right now. Now I'm just hoping that this is such a difficult performance that she'll pull it together. So I'll be quiet and see what she's going to bring for us. Good luck, Lesley. Good luck, Ireland.
It's an extremely technical one.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, you'll be seeing this for the first time too. Enjoy.
It's kind of good because she grips that little piece of paper at the beginning and she carries it with her until the very end.
Here we go.
camera shot is slightly off.
It's minimal, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's minimal.
Oh, they've brightened up the paper from earlier. That's good.
Yeah. Dushan's better too. What, Gabe?
The staging is so clever.
Yep.
All the little touches.
Very similar to that song that was in the French national final.
Yeah, we talked about that, yes.
That was brilliant as well.
But this is like even more interactive because he was just like
Yeah, he was just standing there.
Yeah.
This is way more elaborate.
Yeah, this is like that on steroids.
This is moving paper.
Vocals are better as well.
She's doing good. Ireland, be excited.
The number of scenes they've made with such simple props is just incredible.
Yeah. Some parts are also LED.
I love just how you can see the stage hands in the back just doing their thing. And this part of the staging, actually. I love that song. She sounds good. And it's mostly just really good staging. It all worked out.
Can't believe RTE came up with that.
Oh, that's the you did it. Yes, she did it. She was great. So she did it. She did it. Yes.
Breaking the fourth wall like that is actually a really nice touch, and you see how clever and small the entire thing is.
Yeah, it's really good to see it all.
That was really good. That was really good.
That was amazing. What do you guys think?
Hasn't finished with me yet.
Oh, still behind. Okay.
I just finished.
I can't believe RTE came up with that staging. That's like so out of character.
They were approached by the same stager who also did Heroes from Months, and like he really felt strong about this song, and he really wanted to do staging with it. So he approached them like, "Oh, can I do the staging?" Basically.
Her vocals are good. Some people asked me in the chat, it sounded good.
They were okay. They were not great. They were okay.
I thought they were good.
I thought it was best staging so far this evening. But I thought it was really, really clever. I know a few people think it's maybe a bit too much. There was a couple of comments on the press thing saying a bit too much of everything. But I actually thought they did a really good job. I found it actually really tasteful and clever in a way that people appreciate. And showing everyone how they did it at the end, I think is a really clever touch too.
It is.
The thing is, it's a performance that captivates you for 3 minutes, and that's what you need. You can keep people's attention for the whole 3 minutes, regardless of the song. You're already one step ahead.
Yeah, I'm rooting for her.
Okay, so this is Cyprus now. We have a group of
Eurobuddies.
Well, it's their country, you know. Let them be fans for a moment.
Of course. And Cyprus is good, so pray for things.
Cyprus.
Let's see if she's going to deliver. Elena.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, yes. Well, you're almost like a minute behind by now.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
The vocals are so much better than earlier.
Yeah. I mean, they have to be now.
Yeah.
It's like everyone bringing their A game right now. And I know it sounds kind of cliche, but this is This is a tough semi. This is the exorcist move. It always hurts. Just looking at her.
I'm pretty sure you could do it.
I like this more and more every time I see it.
I'm watching her do this, but my knees pop when I stand up. It's like, it's just insane.
Here comes the fire. The El Diablo on fire. It's a very nice touch.
So I'm going to see fire in about 90 seconds.
Yes.
I'm a full chorus behind.
Maybe refresh after this performance.
So here we go, another performance done, and there again the Roop being shown on screen.
On the live blog, I described Cyprus as passion come to life, because that is what it was.
Amersfoort. It's the next postcard for the next song.
I think
Amersfoort. Yes.
Cyprus, I would say, is top 3 in this semi-final.
Yeah.
I reckon.
It's really polished, really slick.
Norway is next, by the way. Tick's Fallen Angel. And another candidate for the top 10 for qualification. It's oh man, I don't want to be in this semi.
This is unbelievable. I've never sat in through a Eurovision semi and got to song 8 and had every single song gone, yeah, that's a qualifier.
Yeah.
You can make a case for everything so far, can't you?
Yeah.
Almost.
Except maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would agree with. But here's Norway. Well, for you, like, your postcard's probably just starting now.
Yeah, I'm in the postcard. I think we're about 45 seconds behind.
Okay. Well, everyone listening.
The performance is just about to start.
Okay, and it's starting to be now.
Oh yeah, you're behind me.
How far behind you, Sean?
You're about 20 seconds behind me.
Yeah.
Maybe if you refresh at some point.
Yeah.
I will during the next postcard.
Yeah. Smart.
There's light, it's good.
The staging is just so well done as well. It's like, wow, this fire moment is cool to the pyros. He took his glasses off. Oh my god.
Took his glasses off.
He put them back on, but he tried to take them off, but then he was blinking.
What was that?
Oh wow. To show his Tourette's.
Yeah.
Really opening himself up there, like.
He tried to kind of.
Yeah, he put up his sunglasses to, I don't know, to maybe show why he's wearing it.
Oh, I understand why he did it.
Why?
Because he has Tourette's. He was showing
No, we knew
his
that.
tics. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't hear because the thing was so loud. I was just catching up there.
So,
Oh.
is that what he's like when he's always performing then? Because I didn't realise
Yeah.
it was that bad.
He's wearing the sunglasses because else he will, like you saw it happening, like he's blinking a lot of the times and he's struggling to
Wow.
focus, I guess.
See, 'cause,
Maybe he
like,
just wanted people to
like-
know this is why I'm doing it.
Him showing that
to
the
make that
world is,
connection.
like, so good.
But
I
you
love
watch
it.
him in interviews and he doesn't, like, it's very occasional. So is it just like when he's singing?
It's just in a high energy situation, I guess. Like there's a lot of spotlights
Yeah.
going on you.
I hope he's not doing it to get
I
very
can
Simulation,
imagine
yeah.
that'd be like more triggers or more energy that like triggers all of it.
Krobra Zilek,
Yeah.
thank you so much for your super chat, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are now moving on to Croatia. It's going to boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Another very interesting staging, Gabe. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, did you refresh?
Yes, but then it just buffered again. So now I think I fall behind again.
Oh, great.
So it's just gone to the arena for me.
Yes, well,
Oh no,
same.
you're up to date with me now.
The song
Oh,
has started
brilliant.
just now.
I mean, I will always be ahead. It's just what it is. But at least you're caught up with the other two.
Yeah.
She hit that big note, I think, very well.
Yeah.
Someone likes it.
So good visually, this performance.
Yeah, its visuals are amazing on this one.
I like it a lot better in English.
Really, then? Oh,
I know that's a controversial statement, but it seems to work a bit more.
The language just fits the song better.
Whoa! Oh, there's 5 of them.
yes. This time the lift was a lot more quicker and fluid.
It was good.
Person asking earlier today whether the lift is like shown better. Yes, it's still not perfect, but it's shown better.
I'm not
Gosh.
sure on that though.
Yeah, it was not as good, but it was better than earlier.
I think generally she's been better.
Everyone's a contender. Every single one is a contender, it seems like it.
I mean, this is a televote winner. Like,
Yeah.
not
Well,
not
a televote,
winner, but like,
yeah.
it will pick up points from people. You know what I mean? It's
The juries are question mark.
Oh, juries
Yeah.
are going to like Croatia.
So, I
tonight's
enjoyed that a
almost
lot.
not her most. It's almost not her most important night tonight in a way.
I mean, she does have like impressive vocals as well most of the time. She wasn't not as strong as she has been the entire week, unfortunately, because today really matters. But yeah, it was still
So, this is now Belgium's turn.
good. Yes,
the wrong
first part
place.
is in Boertangen. Boom, boom.
So this is, of course, often considered a jury potential favorite, but so they have to do well.
Yeah, they need to nail this because otherwise.
Here we go.
Yes, here we go.
Someone's asking about the atmosphere. It's electrifying in the arena. Everyone's just so excited to be there. You don't see them much, but you can feel it.
Sounds much better.
Sounds good. It sounds really good.
Much as I hate to admit
she's
it,
never sounded
really
bad.
enjoyed
Like, she's an amazing vocal performer.
She does sound better tonight than she did earlier. Then. She didn't sound bad earlier, but she sounds much better now.
It's such a good song.
Yeah, I love this song. It's such a pleasant listen.
I love that bit with the backing song.
It's just really well positioned as well between like Croatia, Norway, Israel.
Yeah. It's like a breakthrough.
part of me hopes they qualify just so that the singer doesn't get kicked out like the other 25 singers that have been in this band.
Well, she's original, right? So we're back to square one.
That means they've already kicked her out once.
I think she left. She did. They didn't kick her.
Yeah, she left for a solo career, I think, for a while.
And now we're in Utrecht,
She was like the most successful one.
where Israel is. Well, they're not in Utrecht, Israel, but that's the postcard. And Israel is performing next.
Yes.
So that one just gone. I have to say, I think given how high the bar is for staging, the fact that they didn't really do that much with it, kind of a bit of a downer for me, but I don't know whether the public will react in the same way, or the juries.
It's not
That's exactly
it's not
my
a song that you can throw everything at. And I know that's not what you're saying, but I think less is more with something like that anyway. So I get what you're saying. It's a little bit basic, but I think it kind of works.
Yeah, I don't know. I really love the song, but like something is not clicking for me with staging. I don't know.
Well, here's
Anyway.
Israel. Let's see if that's going to click with people.
Yes.
Coming shortly after Croatia in the same color scheme is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, the draw doesn't help Israel.
You also in the staging, like these 30-second snippets. There's not much to add here. Yes, Gabe?
I'm not quite feeling this yet. It's not.
That was, yeah.
The ending is good on this one.
Yeah, the end is where like.
But it is, yeah, I think there's too much of this performance that's a bit too ordinary. It sounds really hard, but
I just think the song isn't good enough. You can only drag so much back, and I'm not a huge fan of the staging, really. It's good and all, but
it doesn't elevate the song like others.
Good won't cut it in this semi, unfortunately.
Her voice is just so good. She did the thing that I dislike. Like, she hasn't barely finished her singing, she's already talking to people. Give it 1 second to at least give us like that moment for the song to properly finish.
Oh my god. After the first whistle tone, she's like, I nailed that one.
Yeah. So that is Israel. We have 4 songs left in the running, but we are taking a break here. For just a short moment before the last 4 songs of the evening will take the stage. And that's Romania, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Malta.
See, Israel, like, Eddie's very good at the last 30 seconds are exceptional. But then the rest of it before is just like, it's very ordinary, even to the vocals, and it's just like, I know it's hard to do all of that for 3 minutes, but I wish we just had it on really play
I appreciate why they're doing it. I just feel like the whistle notes stick out like a sore thumb. It doesn't work for me, and I think people are going to see that and go, but it feels like, oh, I can do this, so I'm going to squeeze it in at the end to show people I can do it. And that is, I just don't think it's going to work. So I mean, that's the first one I think I can say now. I think it's staying in the semi-final.
By the way, this is a clip now for talking to Malo, who won Eurovision 2015 for Sweden, showing him winning, and then just doing a quick, interview from far, far away.
It feels so good. I always manage to get myself in somehow.
we called Manzamalo the new Alexander Rybak, basically at every Eurovision now these days. But he has those ties, and that's smart.
To be fair though, if I won Eurovision, I would go to every Eurovision event possible. Like,
yeah, they avoid me. I know.
I guess
Like,
it's
I
got to
would
make
be
it
all the
that.
So, I think that interview with Mans is over, and now.
He also says that he said like, oh, I always managed to put myself into the show.
Yeah. Now we have Jan and Etzilia announcing that we'll continue. And it's Leo Varden, the postcard, and this is for Romania. Roxen Amnesia. Vocally, she was a little better earlier, but still not 100%, especially for someone like Sean who hasn't seen it yet. So we'll see if this is going to be the performance. She needs to bring it, right?
Come on, she has to do this.
Oh, my stream's
I'm
gone
kind of
again.
nervous. Oh no! Better refresh. Quick.
I'm going as quick as I can. Ah!
No pressure. Okay, in the meantime, everyone else listen to Roxen. Hopefully you can hear enough.
Yeah, I will definitely try that.
My stream is literally black screen.
Let's.
She's just slightly off with the melody. It's like she said, she's late with her.
Oh, she's out of time.
They're almost like they have a wobbly with the spin as well.
She's out of time.
Oh my god, yep. She's completely off.
Poor Roxen.
That's got to be like a tech issue, surely.
Yeah, that's gotta be. Like somebody in the chat says as well that her in-ears off.
It can't be that far out.
Because she's so far just off.
Oh, she's back in time now.
No, it's not technical because, I mean, she can hear the music. You know, she's in the arena. It's not like...
Yeah, that's true.
No, she's out again. Oh, God.
I think it's also nerves.
You got to remember, if your in-ears are off, you're listening to the music bouncing off the arena, so it's always going to be behind.
Oh.
I hope it is technical and she gets to go again, because...
Can somebody clap? Only Melanie and I are clapping. It was one of her less good performances, I must say. That's a bummer. Yeah, that was awkward.
Oh god.
There's an awkwardness going on in here right now in the press center that is
Poor girl.
my heart. Yeah, it was really bad. Oh no.
Even,
I don't know if there was.
They went to Albina in the green room, and even you could tell on her face she knew something was up there.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh
My
no.
heart is broken. Oh, I feel so sorry for her.
I know. She's been waiting for so long, 2 years to do this. That's
It's not even that like
Well,
the issues that have happened.
I hope it's a technical issue and she gets to go again. Because if it's
Yeah,
not,
I hope so for her too. Because she was off constantly throughout the entirety of the song. Like she was like half a beat off, so like she was singing after what the parts where she should be singing, basically.
Anyway, we got to move on to Azerbaijan here now.
Yes.
Efendi, Matahari.
I'm a coward, is what she's singing correctly.
how do people not see this as a qualifier?
Because the staging is not as well received. It's very static, and it's too dark. They feel like
people are going to laugh this off.
It's
You
very
can't quite
empty
make.
for me.
Sorry, go on, Roy.
That was it. I was like just saying like it's very empty and like static for me.
And the betting odds, I think, is like 10th or 11th right now as well.
Yeah, it's been.
Although I have a feeling after this performance, Roxen will drop out of the.
She already dropped,
Oh, yeah,
so it's
I
not.
think it's not
Well, she was 10th in the afternoon, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She sounds great.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised about because I had concern. Just because they were going to do some of the stuff that she's doing.
The energy, though, in this song is just undeniable.
Yeah.
She's dancing with the dancers now instead of standing in the middle.
The thing I don't understand is dark costumes, dark stage, dancing.
This was a really good performance. Oh, guess who they haven't shot? Standing ovations from
No
Ticks.
way.
Standing ovations from Ticks.
Of course.
Being all happy. Oh,
Yeah,
that
so
is
cool.
funny.
Of course. Let's see
She
it.
did. That was her best performance yet, I will say. As well.
He's so happy. I love that.
I mean, Athletics is completely.
They haven't cut him yet for me.
What is that? Like, someone fill me in on that whole story, because I don't get what's happening.
So, just I guess there's a little break here because they're probably 2-second delay here, but that's it. For Ukraine, it happens.
Oh, Ukraine.
Have we heard about Romania yet? Whether it's
No, you guys making just assumptions right now that there are issues. I don't know if there were any technical issues. It's really just she was always late and she wasn't always late. Just at times, but it seems like she was out of breath and she didn't breathe quick enough, and then she was late.
the thing that makes me worry is that earlier she was a little bit out of time as well, and or struggled to like.
But that was only in the ending though. Like it started from the get-go now.
The thing is, the amount it fluctuated how out she was as well.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, we're moving on to Ukraine now. This is another fan
one.
favorite.
I'm
Let's see.
excited for this. I've got no idea what I'm getting myself into. Haven't seen a thing.
Oh, she took her
Yeah,
crown off. Bummer. bass is just everything.
This song is everything. It's so well.
I wish I could hear this in the arena.
This is what I love about Eurovision. Well, to get together.
Oh, her voice is amazing.
She's just mesmerizing. Just
like she's the snake charmer.
she is. She also pointed at her earpiece, though. I just saw that. Pay attention to that when you see the split screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
He's like
Oh, yeah.
adjusting it
Uh-huh.
though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
adjusted it, didn't she?
She's also up now a little,
Yeah, she went a bit out of time as well.
but she's back on, so it's
I hope she
okay.
nails the dance break because this is good.
She recovered it.
This is another song I don't necessarily enjoy a whole lot in the studio version, but live, absolutely.
Wow, shame on you.
We're waiting for the drop and they're having a rave impression.
Yes.
There you go.
That woman is my religion.
I love the head bobber.
Wow, that was another. So, Gabe, what do you think? Oh, you're still watching. Never mind.
It's just coming to the end now.
Well, in the meantime,
I'll
the
start talking
rest
now. Because
Malta.
just
Honestly, the ending is one of the best endings to a Eurovision song I think I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah.
real quick, Gabe, before we start with
Sorry.
Malta. What were you
okay,
saying?
super quick. That was brilliant. The out of time thing suggests that that it's a general problem. At the same time, tells you about how experienced performers are. She went straight back into time. She realised instantly and went straight back into time when she lost it. If you're an inexperienced performer like Roxen, you might not be able to do that so easily.
Sure.
So fingers crossed it doesn't happen to Destiny.
Yeah, if she was out of time, if she lost it at that point and carried on, she did the bloody good job.
So we have another little.
Would have, I don't know, pick up cues on, the rest of her band maybe from that. I don't know.
We do have another little break here, so it takes a little longer to get the Maltese stage ready, even though we saw the clip already. We have now Chantal in the green room talking, but they're doing a really good job of killing time, like stalling, and they've done a really good job with it.
It happened to Hattori in the 2019 final as well. I don't know if you remember.
Could be. Oh, she got rid of her wig again. Or she had like a bob wig, and now she's having her real hair.
That was her
Only because
turquoise carpet outfit. She wore it because she couldn't do the turquoise carpet. It was always going to go afterwards.
I think so too, yeah.
Oh, it looks better.
Here we go.
He's going to play up for the juries a lot, I think.
Don't buffer now. Don't buffer now. Don't.
Don't count out Malta.
Matt, I'm sorry to distract you, but there's a guy in chat saying some really disgusting things about Destiny. So if you could grab that.
If I can find her, I will.
The username is Iowatsu. Just saying, that person, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Now, let's continue. Right, I'm focusing back in on Destiny because she's fucking killing it.
He's nailing this.
Every note is so on point.
He's absolutely nailing this.
Oh, she means it, Destiny.
Oh, middle section coming. I'm excited for this.
Pyro Rain. Don't say it.
I won't say it. I learned my lesson.
Rodney.
She's absolutely nailing it. Energy-wise, vocally-wise. Oh no! No, she did not. Oh my lordy lord. She went out with that note.
I'm still waiting for it.
Well, let you.
Oh, she's just done that.
Yeah, she did.
And you're telling me that she can't win.
I didn't.
I wasn't talking to you, Matt. Sorry, I didn't mean to point at you.
I'm sorry.
It's you. I don't know what you mean by you.
Yeah, she's definitely in the conversation. Christ.
Calvin says,
Okay. They just announced that Romania and Ukraine were not going as planned, so they will perform again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're both going to perform again?
Yes,
Romania
what
and
Chantal
Ukraine
just
again.
said.
Yeah, they both had issues with their earpieces, so
Yes.
they're both good to go again. Yay, good. So maybe this will be the one. Gabe making me proud to be an ESC United viewer. Thanks, Calvin. Me too. Me too. So now they got to get that ready. In the meantime, they're killing some time in the green room, talking to Israel, Din Alene. So now we get to listen to two songs again. I wish they all had to perform again. I'm not ready yet.
Right, I'll be back in a second.
I really want Roxen to smash it now. She deserves it. After
Yeah.
how traumatic that would have been, and like waiting to find out if she could perform again. Oh man, I really hope she smashes it now. She deserves this. Like she deserves a really 10 out of 10 role.
I mean, Katrina from Ukraine, she did a fantastic job covering. She really, you knew for a short moment.
Yeah, she recovered very well, but Roxanne could not. But she pointed it out immediately when you noticed that something was going on.
Now they're talking to Sweden, Tusse.
At least I'm going to get to hear Ukraine again.
So that means the show will be a little longer today. But that's okay, right? That's okay. And people also say, real quick, Dottie also has been tested negative now. So Iceland is also in the clear.
The entire performers for Iceland have been cleared.
So once again, both Romania and Ukraine will rehearse. Yeah, well, it's a rehearsal, right? But perform again because of headpiece issues, and that's why there was a slight delay in sound, I guess. How are the presenters so far? Guys, how do you feel? I mean, they're just doing an adequate job, right? They're not trying to be too funny, they're very professional, to the point. But I will give them one credit here, a lot of credit for one thing. They really know how to fill these voids, those gaps, where now they're just doing good dialogue, small talk with the people in the green room. So they're really, really smooth.
Well, the thing is that, Matt, you cursed it at the start when you said, well, it went so smoothly before and we went through so quickly that whole time.
Yeah. Here we go again already. We got already the postcard. So, here we go.
Oh, man, I really, really hope she smashes this.
I know. All Romania fans, not all hope is lost.
I'm rooting so hard for her.
Come on, Roxen.
I know, it's like we're all just like, come on, you can do it. You know what's crazy?
He's got to do it.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Ukraine is super climbing in the odds right now after this performance.
Oh, I think Ukraine will win the televote and Malta will win the jury. I think we're all agreed on that, right?
No. Not yet. I'm not quite there yet.
Well, I think Malta will win the jury vote.
So nervous now. God, my heart is thumping.
I hope her nerves will play along.
Okay, let's get it. Maybe this will empower her more to do better.
That's so much better.
She's so better. It's still not perfect, but it's better.
I mean, it's not a disaster this time.
No, but she's found the gear she didn't have before. So, don't speak too soon. Don't speak too
I'm pretty much like breathing. She doesn't breathe in the right places, and then she sounds out of breath.
Yeah.
All right, this was definitely better.
A world of difference.
Right? Oh, you guys are still listening. Keep forgetting.
Yes.
That's the Roxen I wanted to hear. That was so much better. That was,
It was
so
better,
much
but
better.
it was still a little.
That was the best I've heard her.
What, Malta 2?
Yeah.
Where's
Malta
she
gets to
been?
perform too?
Because
Guys, Malta gets to perform too.
Malta
Why?
performing again as well.
I think so. That's what Boris said. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, she said Malta.
Okay.
Oh, for God's
Yes,
sake.
also Malta.
So Malta as well. So we get of the last 3 songs, all 3 of them. Oh no, not Azerbaijan.
No,
Never
no.
mind. Not Azerbaijan, but Romania, Ukraine, and Malta. All 3 get to perform again. But with Malta, you didn't even hear it.
Like me.
If this was a bad performance by Malta, then I don't want to see the good one. Actually, I do.
Oh, they're not. Are they going to disregard Malta's first performance because it was incredible?
I know. They should be like, no, you know what? We're good.
I mean, they get offered the opportunity. Presumably, what happened was they were like, "Can we think about it?" While Romania was performing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's what happened with Suri. They told her team, "You can have a performance at the end if you want it."
But they chose against
Yeah,
it.
and they turned it down. Idiot.
Breaking Australia to sing again. No, I don't think so. So once again, this is Ukraine again. Romania, Ukraine, and Malta all had headpiece issues, so therefore they get to perform again.
Yeah. I tell you what, this Dutch Georgians are getting their money's worth tonight, aren't they?
So the show will run a little long tonight.
This does sound better though.
Oh, I'm just fascinated by her. How does she do it?
Just feel your soul and never return it.
Sounds much better.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, someone in the press thing said she's able to stare into the camera more if she's not so distracted. I guess that's
Well, yeah, she was definitely focused, and you could see for a while she stared straight forward because she was trying to stay in tune and make sure that she doesn't miss her cues.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that part when they all look back and then turn around.
Yeah.
Roy's just having a full-on rage.
I'm loving this.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. Love
It is. It's just It's just such a moment. It is just. Again, I said it before. Not my kind of song, like in the studio version, right? I don't listen to it, but live, it's like it's in a different league.
By the way, just quickly, for the people saying, "Oh, why is Destiny getting to perform again?" Just because she dealt with technical issues better didn't mean that she didn't have technical issues.
Yeah.
She had technical issues, and they will know if she did that it's only fair she gets to perform again. Come on, let's not be silly here, guys.
Yeah, plus...
It's more to her credit if she had technical issues and then put out that performance, because...
You couldn't even tell if she did. But, yeah, asked, like, do you want to go again? And it's their choice. So if they then say yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it may be, actually, that Azerbaijan was offered the chance and said, "No, we're happy."
Probably.
We don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, we don't. It's their choice.
Know who had, like, failing earpieces and who didn't. Like, they will have the data showing which ones are off and which ones aren't. So if they're off and they get offered the chance,
they'll know if the in-ear monitors won't work.
Yeah, plus the delegations will be the first to complain. It happens all the time. Oh, Sanna Ticket approved not. I remember in 2014, Sanna Nielsen's one of her lights didn't work, and they wanted to get a new run through. I'm like, well, that's a prop that you brought, you know. So no.
Yeah, that's different. But like, if it's technical issues that they can't do anything about, then yeah.
Like, you know, I know we're good at conspiracy theories in the Eurovision fandom. I love a good conspiracy theory just like anyone else. But let's just take a chill pill here. Here we go.
What would happen if something like this would happen tomorrow night? Same thing, that would perform again.
Yep.
It's just the rule. Happened before in the past. Remember Spain 2010 when they had a stage invasion?
How old's Destiny? 18?
Is she 18 now? I think she is, right? Yeah.
Let's try it then. Imagine being that good at 18.
I know. She is I said almost the same thing. It's like she's so good. She's so consistent. I'm sorry. I know that people. I can see this one doing really well in the televote as well.
I'm starting to come around to this potentially winning.
She did it again. And once again, thank you so much, RJ, for the super chat. Always a great joy to spend time with you guys. So here's a little something for thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, but there's Tix again, also super cheering for Malta.
Nice.
New rumors, start new rumors.
Tix is a player.
Okay.
I will say this one sounded less good than the first attempt that she did, in a way.
I feel like she was better before, but that was still really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's
That
not
was
that she's
brilliant.
bad. Like, I don't think she can ever get bad, but I don't know. The first one seemed better to me.
Yeah. I have to say though, I was a bit distracted during that by some comments in the press chat making really quite derogatory comparisons again, and I just find it really extraordinary that the same people who, when it comes up as a hashtag or whatever, will post hashtag be kind and talk about mental health awareness, will then go and say really vile things about an 18-year-old girl. I think some people, and we've seen it in this chat earlier this evening as well, need to really look at themselves in the mirror and think about what they're doing to people.
Yeah.
I have to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. I just think that some people are acting utterly disgracefully.
Yep, that's every time the same hypocrites. Okay, so now we're starting the voting. Well, actually, it was just a big So we're getting the run through the recap of the 16 performances. And this gives us an opportunity to answer some questions at ESC United. In the chat, anybody, either chat will be fine. But what do you think, Gabe? Who stood out?
Who stood out? So Malta, firstly, I thought the vocal was on point. Brilliantly executed both times round. I didn't think she'd had issues because she was so good the first time, and I thought she was slightly more on point as well with the high notes, especially that last one on the second run through. Others that stuck out, I'm just sort of thinking back. I really enjoyed Lithuania. Also, that was enhanced by the fact that it's going to be the first song. It's like the return of normality almost. That's quite special. Manizha, right now, Maladiets, like. Brilliant performance, so much of a stage presence, and just she elevates it. Like, she takes the song. It was great in the national final. She just brings it up another level. So Lithuania, Russia, Malta, all off in a huge way for me this evening, and North Macedonia, Vasil. I'm so proud of him.
Thank you, Consti Chaco, for the super chat. I have A levels this week. However, nothing can stop me from watching Eurovision with you guys. Great job as always. ESC United. Greetings from Austria. Well, greetings back from Netherlands to Österreich. Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut. Let's see some questions here. Ali H is asking, I think Malta has jury and televote appeal. What do you guys think? That is exactly what I said. It's the first time in years where I think Malta, besides jury appeal, actually has televote potential as well. You guys disagree?
Yeah, it's certainly got the appeal. After that performance, I think they've got the jury vote sewn up. It's just whether people are going to say that it's the best song across Europe, and I'm not too sure televote wise, because it is a bit of an unusual song. But it might, I mean, at the minute I'm seeing Malta as like a top 5, top 3 in the final, even, based on this. So yeah, who knows? I feel so bad saying it. I can't call this at the minute. I can make a case for like 4 or 5 countries at the minute, and that's without even seeing the second semi-final. So
thank you. Yeah, thank you again, Danny Merritt, for the super chat, saying those people who say such vile things are probably insecure about their own pathetic lives, trying to bring others down to make themselves happy. That's exactly what it is. It's a lot of insecurity and just being dicks. Oops.
I dropped an F-bomb before. I only realised after I'd done it, and then I was like, oh no!
Well, that's why the last time on stream. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Every once in a while, it's okay.
Another thing, by the way, I want to shout out Ireland again, actually, because the stage concept made me smile so much. I can't wait for everyone to see it tomorrow, just because it's so much fun. And also, it's clearly, like, you can see the love and, like, time and thought that has gone into it. And I really appreciate that. When you can tell that the artists and the whole production team are so invested in it, it makes it so much more special. Like, it comes across in the performance. So, I'm just full of, like, Eurovision joy at the minute.
In case you're wondering what's going to happen next, we're going to have the recap, then we're going to have the interval act, the something of water. The sound of water? What was it called?
Yeah, it was. I don't remember what the song was exactly called, but it's a lot of water, and it's Davina Michel, and I forgot the name of the other girl. But yeah, they're performing, and it's a cool performance because Netherlands, water.
Yeah, and then we're just going to get. By the way, we're not done yet with music. We're going to have the big 3 of the big 5 or big 6 this year perform. Italy, Germany, and the Netherlands will perform tonight, so as well. And this will be recorded, actually, and you will get to see a 1-minute snippet in tomorrow's show, as well as the whole performance will then be posted on the YouTube channel as well. Very, very important. That's all I have to say. All right, will you guys know the jury results already? No, I wish, but we find out the same time as you. We don't have any inside knowledge. Wouldn't that be cool? We'll find out right after the grand final. And that's the thing I'm going to do first thing. Look at the data, because I'm such a data dude, dork. nerd, whatever you want to call it.
I'm trying to work out who the jury top 10 are, and it's like it's clashing against who I thought was going to qualify. So I've just made it so much more complicated.
Well, that's what I did, because I think there's going to be a lot of disagreements this time around between jurors.
I think it's going to be a lot of discrepancy. I could almost see every country being in one of the top 10s, at least.
Yeah. That would be amazing if we got split results back and found that.
How have you found the hosts this evening? Guys, what do you think?
I like Nikki.
Pleasant.
I think it's great. I think you're doing a very professional, good job with things.
Slick, just like, exactly what you're supposed to do as a host, I think, just carrying this show along without stealing the spotlight kind of thing, trying to be like, look at us. We're just here doing our job and doing it pleasant, and it's very effective. All 4 of them, I would say. Thank you, Paul, for your super chat saying, hi, guys. You guys are awesome. Sending the hugs and kisses from Ireland. Who do you have as a winner for this? Any surprise qualifiers, in your opinion? Oops, we lost someone. Okay, bring him back in here. Here he is. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you have a winner, or not really a winner tonight? And do you have a surprise? No, for you. The question was, who do you use? Who do you have as a winner for this? And any surprise qualifiers, in your opinion, in this semi?
Surprise qualifier is definitely North Macedonia for me. That will get a lot of jury points, and its performance really touched you. Like, it touched me today. Like, it's really good, and I can't wait for everyone to see it, because the staging elevates it so much.
Yep.
So that is definitely one of the ones to keep your eye on. That could be a surprise qualifier. And in terms of winners for me today, I don't know, I think Ireland kind of had a really good showing tonight, and it kind of made me doubt my earlier prediction that they might not qualify. So, yeah, they had a really strong showing, so they're not out of it at all yet.
What? Something happened?
No, it's just augmented reality.
Oh, because you didn't see it in the arena. It's for you, it's the first time seeing it in here, that's right.
I guess I'd add to what you said, Roy. I think you're right about North Macedonia. I don't know if you can call. I don't know if I'd call Ireland a surprise, but that's going to be like that has significantly gone up in my expectations after this evening. Like, I think it's got a really good shot.
That's the case you saw, right?
The thing that's difficult is that I'm looking at these countries moving up in my estimation. I'm thinking, who do they knock down?
Yeah.
Because if you slot someone in, then someone else loses out. And this is what's stressing me out so much. I think we could end up losing a real big favourite just because it's such a strong semi and so many countries can qualify.
I think that sums up what I feel about North Macedonia, in that yes, it was very good. Yes, it's got the appeal for the juries. I think it'll be in the top 10 of the juries, and I can see people voting for it. But then I look at the rest of the field and I go, well, who's it realistically going to overtake in that top 10? And that's the thing. I with a song like North Macedonia in particular, I feel like yes, it's going to be not a foregone conclusion in any way, but I wonder who it's going to displace. I think when you look at the whole flow of the show, I really can't see Sweden qualifying. I'm going to put my neck on the line out of all of them, because you forget about Sweden this year, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you really do.
I do. In the flow of this show, being so early in the draw, I really don't think Sweden are going to do it this year. There's a lot of songs I could sort of make cases for, but then again, like Gabe said, who do they replace? And there's only a couple of countries.
So Jamie is asking, can you guys recall any semi that was more competitive than this? Does this beat semi 1 2018? Actually, before you answer that, Kieran Fox says, thank you for the amazing job you guys are doing this year with the coverage. It's ace. Thank you very much. So answer the question about the semis. This is the strongest semi you've seen. Semi 1 2018 was tough.
Say so, because like a lot of these songs I really love, and a lot of the stagings are massively elevated, and there's so many strong packages in the semi-final. Like, I think maybe one song might be a little bit out of it, but like for the rest, it's kind of an open game in a way. But there's also a lot of strong songs. Like, it's really difficult.
Yeah. But Semi 2 is also not just like a cakewalk. There are a lot of songs that we didn't have on our radar all of a sudden pop up and be like, okay, we're still in this. And
I think Semi 2 this year is more difficult to predict, to be honest. There's a lot more variables and a lot more different styles drums playing in Semi 2.
Yeah.
Portugal really comes to mind first and foremost, because Portugal's wild. And I said it all along, I can see Portugal sneaking through and really can. So there's another one so
it's definitely a possibility, yeah. So now we have the interval act, and now we have the 4 hosts again on stage talking. And here we have a recap. Lithuania gets to perform again. No. Let's them all have again. Let's see, any questions at ESC United in the chat? And we'll do our best to answer them. I think Suri refused to perform again after the incident, but she was given the chance to do so. The team decided against it, mostly because after this incident, UK shot up to like 6 in the betting odds, thinking that would get sympathy votes. They should have performed again.
It was such a stupid decision. Unless
Yes.
it was shaken, we literally did not want to go back on stage, which I can completely understand, and I think that probably was the real reason. But if she felt okay to do it and they refused it, they are fucking stupid. Like, pardon my language, but like, it's just, that's the BBC all over if they decided against that. You're going to earn more notice going last no matter what happens. So.
Here's a $1 million question. Will you be here for the fake voting? Hopefully yes, unless they kick us out early. But because we're running late now because of the few performances. So what was your favorite moment of tonight so far? You guys have a favorite moment?
When Roxen came back on and smashed it.
How about you, Gabe?
My favourite moment because of
I was really worried. I agree with Sean. I was so worried that she'd be like completely heartbroken and not be able to, because I would be a wreck if that happened to me. To pull herself together and like, it wasn't like she just dragged herself back on stage. She came on, she looked on point, she nailed the vocal, she ran the whole performance perfectly. Doing that under that pressure when you've just been through something that traumatic is amazing. I was so happy for her. And yeah, so that's my favourite. Also, just the start, when the first song starts and I heard the cheers of the crowd and almost had a little cry.
Yeah,
I was going to say that was stealing my thunder, Gabe. That was my favorite moment as well, actually. So I totally agree. David Bell, thank you so much for your super chat. You guys such good, honest, caring people who have a love for a little competition. I have had close to my heart for 50 years. For 50 years. Wow, never lose love. I love the ones that have been loyal to the contest. So, thank you. So, Gabe, Roy, and Sean, are you going to fly to the Netherlands for the final? Well, first of all, it would be really weird for Roy to fly to Rotterdam, considering
wings, don't you know?
He's not too far away. He came and visited us a few days ago, which was really nice. But no, Sean and Gabe are not coming over because COVID. It's just that simple.
Sadly not possible.
I do wish I was there. I really do.
Yes.
I can't wait for next year.
So, thank you, Tatiana. So, has anyone started a petition for Matt to be official TV commentator for America? Yeah, that's totally going to happen. I appreciate that.
Petition.
Oh, God. No. They will put someone... they're going to pull probably something like what they did with logo and just kind of almost make fun of it. I'm worried. And I don't know if they're going to have even a commentator like that. I feel like they're going to set up more like an idol show. It seems like it. So they may not even need one. But I appreciate you thinking of me. I'm like humble. So now that we
having a rave in the green room.
Just to give you a quick update on the current sitch. So all 16 acts are in the green room, like the actual contestants, right? They're just sitting there chilling, waiting for the fake results. But that is not going to happen just yet because we're gonna still have the three guys, the big three like Italy, Germany, and Netherlands, still perform. So that is going to be exciting. Now, all of us have seen those before, so there will be no big surprises for us, but still fun.
I'm
right?
so hyped all the same.
I know.
Any chance I get to see Italy is a great chance.
Also, I'm told from Twitter that I just saw a bunch of tweets show up on my timeline. Apparently, so wee vlogs have finished their live stream, and some people are posting like, "Quick, everyone, run over to the FC United!" So welcome to all the people who are just arriving.
Well, it's super awesome that you're here.
Yeah. Do they not like the fake result over there?
I don't know. Oh, I think no. Don't be mad at Weeby Blocks. I think they have to leave. They're all heading out. Something is happening.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to be mean. I just wanted to say hello. I just wanted to say hello.
I'm just saying that people are disappointed with Weeby. I'm just saying don't be there. I think they have to leave.
Yeah.
So
if you have come over from Wee Blogs, welcome. We hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
As a general note, there's this amazing thread on Twitter. I don't know whether you guys have seen it, of all Suzanne from Wee Blogs' best moments through the contest. It's now about 240 long. There's also a compilation of people walking into their COVID screen.
That's fine. Keep in mind, we'll be here as long as they allow us to be here, which is the big question mark. But so if that were to happen, if I'm gonna get kicked out, guys, would you be able to finish this up?
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, good. So now there is the all former winners, old winners, so it's kind of horrible. Former winners, Johnny Logan, winners from 1973 and 1977, looking back at the victories at the contest. So that's also a very sweet moment. I'm all for that.
Yep. Yeah, this is a really
Apparently
nice
this was filmed for the 2020 contest and is a carryover.
Yeah. Keep in mind, today's fake results are fake. Some people think like, is this like video we're going to use for tomorrow? We get that every time. No. That's not necessarily the case. It's really just random. And we already announced, you know who qualified in the first dress rehearsal earlier on. So there will be different ones this time around. And after this, I think they will perform the big three, I think.
Yeah.
And then we have the fake results.
Yeah, I think it's Italy.
Yeah. Let's see some questions here. We have a few minutes. Green Oscar at ESC United in the chat, either on here or for those who just joined, we're also on Twitch. So if you're more of is that a word, Twitcher? It is now.
Yeah.
You can follow us there as well. I check as much as I can. It's like when two schools meet on a field trip. ESC United fans versus Weeby Blocks fans. They're all awesome. They're all awesome.
All Eurovision fans.
Yes. I have so much respect for all the people. Like the guy from Eurovision. There's only one here locally. This year we hang out with him a lot because he's kind of like on his own. So we kind of took him out, not under our wings, but certainly he comes over a lot, which is nice. ESC Extra are amazing. Nobody's here this year. but they invited me to their live stream yesterday, and so it's all just a big family. Actually, we're all just doing it for the same reasons because we love this stupid
I
contest.
remember in 2018, I bumped into Patrick from Wee Wee Vlogs in the queue at McDonald's. And the thing we had a really nice conversation, and I had this Pikachu hat because I was supporting Israel, and he was incredibly complimentary about my Pikachu hat. I still have we took like a selfie together. I still have it somewhere. It's incredible when you're actually at the contest. The positive energy that you feel when you're watching it on TV. Let me tell you guys, for any of you who haven't been, it's like that times 100 in real life. Everyone is so happy to be there, so happy to like just be in this incredible bubble where everybody loves it as much as you do. It is so validating and so exciting, and like feels like such an amazing safe place. So if any of you haven't been, I would really recommend, even if you can't get tickets to the shows, just go and enjoy the atmosphere in the week. It is the most amazing thing.
I know. Watching this at Eurovision Village alone is super amazing. They have a big screen. It's like almost like being there, except not in the arena. So I strongly encourage you that. Post-COVID, of course.
You'll get the fullest in the city wherever you are.
Pay attention to this, Gabe. Gabe, pay attention to this. Unless we missed it already. This is how not to win Eurovision.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, right?
Oh, okay, I'm watching it now.
So Sean, if you can,
Oh, we missed it already.
put up your volume a little because you're very tough to hear.
Okay, starting now.
Did we miss a moment already?
Eurovision tutorials.
No, I think we missed it already.
Oh
No, it's coming. Oh, they're doing it again. It is so wrong. I will wait for Gabe to see it, and then I will explain to everyone in the chat.
no! I'm still waiting for it.
Everyone watch Gabe. It's wrong.
So mean!
So perfect.
Why would they do him so dirty?
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
Oh my god. In case you're wondering, do you want to explain it, Gabe, since you've seen it now?
So basically, Nikki is talking about how not to win Eurovision, and how about losers, and then they zoom in on John Lundberg's face when he finds out that he lost.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
they done him dirty.
Done him dirty.
I don't know.
I hope they asked him.
God.
Is it okay?
I forgot about the Manel Navarro bit as well.
By the way, quick shout out to my friend Turt, who gave me that Pikachu hat before I should have done that. My friend Turt and all the Euro pals who I know have all been watching this evening. I love you all so much.
Yes. All right. Any questions at ESC United in the chat? Okay. And yeah, that was like one of the. Oh, this is now the moment where Celia talks to Duncan Lawrence in the green room as well. And I think he's talking about his win now. They're going back in time. But it's always a nice thing. Can you see the audience? How does the arena look all filled up? What do you guys think?
I thought it looked really good. It looked like a full arena.
Yeah, they're around the perimeter. They're not obviously anywhere near the green room or on the floor, but yeah, it looks. There's no social distancing or anything like that when they're sat down. It's quite cool to see. Actually, it's rare. Obviously, it doesn't happen everywhere.
I was thinking that's what they did to John in real life at that Eurovision. It was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, they just had the pictures on both. And honestly, I'm going to give John Lundvik it's an honest reaction. No one's happy that they didn't get as many points. It's better than the fake Oscar claim. Like, good for her, Meryl Streep won again. No, I like the honest, raw reaction there. He wasn't rude or anything. It was just genuine disappointment. I get it.
Yeah, I do hope that they
people will make a meme out of it.
Oh yeah, I mean they did already before, so may as well continue. How did Alene do in tonight's jury show? Somebody's asking. For the new people that just joined, what do you guys think?
Ireland was great in my opinion. Like, it was one of her better run-throughs, and it looked great, and she sounded fine. So Ireland's definitely not out of it.
Exactly. Pandora 664. Were all the recaps good? Clips good? Like, do you agree with the clips that they've used in the recap, or did anything stand out to you that was kind of like, why did they choose that?
I forgot to take another look at Azerbaijan's one, but in the rehearsal earlier, the dress rehearsal, it was a bit odd because they included a bit, like they had the big chorus, and then they included a little bit of the verse afterwards, and that was a bit of an odd choice in my opinion. But I didn't really pay attention if they had it again for this run through. So
Yeah.
maybe they changed it.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that either because we were doing so much talking here.
Yeah.
It was not like my priority to look at it.
I think they did it earlier. They had a very different clip, and I think they're struggling to work out what to do for Azerbaijan. Okay.
So right now they're standing actually there right now. The 4 members of Måneskin. They're just so, you know how I feel about the song, but I just cannot have no bad words for them. They're so charismatic and so good on stage. Like,
Yeah.
great performers.
They come across
And the
as
staging
really
is just
kind
ridiculous.
people in their interviews as well. Like really nice, down to earth.
They're not even performing the whole thing. They're actually showing us the clips. No. Also, they used the clips from earlier. It's the first time doing that.
Really?
They usually record them in the jury show. So that is what? Maybe they did that to save some time because of you know.
because of the delays. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, so we don't get to see the whole the 3 concerts perform in full, unfortunately. But the most important thing is we get the fake results. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Yeah. Matt, do you have to pay for the flight and your hotel room? No, the airline is like, Matt, you come in for free. Yeah, of course I have to pay. It would be nice if somebody, but of course it comes out of pocket. It's about, everything comes out of pocket. That's why I appreciate all of the support, because, you know, not just that, but running a website, hosting fees, all of that stuff. It's a lot of money. Hiring professionals to get stuff done on the website, all of that. List goes on and on and on. Matt, do you still think Ireland will qualify to final? I said earlier in my prediction video, watch it, that Ireland is through. I'm somewhat confident. Maybe I'm being too confident, but that's where my mind is at right now.
It's almost at Georgia for
So now yes, Georgia for the win.
On his Jendrik.
Zelia is talking to Jendrik. Yes, talking to him. So we get a short clip of that as well. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry, I just got excited because I saw Jendrik and it just sort of went.
And you know, after these 3 clips come on, because after this we have the Netherlands, we get the fake results, and that's why we're all here anyway.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey. Sorry. And the thing is, this is not an act for Jendrik. He is like that. He has lots of energy.
Yeah. Check out our interviews.
I'm sure, of course, I'll put a little bit more on. He can be serious too, but he is, you know, he has lots of energy. How is Zelia doing? She was so nervous, they're saying. I think she's doing fine, right?
Yeah, I've noticed no I've noticed no big things with hosts really. Like, they're doing a great job, I think.
Okay, thank you so much, Bella Marcella, for the super chat. Hey guys, thanks for your great work. I would be in today's live show, but you gave me the feeling I'm there. I hope to see you all live in 2022. Eurovision in concert, yes, absolutely. Cannot wait. Next year will be even better, which is almost impossible because this is a pretty darn good show. Sean, you're muted, somebody's saying.
Yeah, I just realised. Thank you.
Don't worry, I
think you better mute it. I'm kidding. I need you guys to keep it grounded because I give them all these compliments and I think they're getting a little bit too much. I need to bring them back to earth.
Sean is just there for the eye candy.
I mean, I have seen all 4 of us been thirsted over this evening, so I think we all might be here for the eye candy at this point.
I love Tix. Once again, the camera's on him, giving standing ovation to Django. He's just like such a cheerful, like he just wants everyone to be happy and like do well.
Yeah.
Go Tix.
Oh, and they're playing the clip.
So now it's the Netherlands clip, and after this, we'll have the 10 fake results. And since they're all still in the green room, they all get to fake celebrate. Oh,
See, the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Netherlands was just, it was so emotional. When I was doing the rehearsal stream on Saturday, I almost cried at the end of it. I thought it was just amazing.
It does look so much better on screen.
I know the Dutch are critical. Yeah, the Dutch are really critical of the performance. Roy explained why and all this stuff. But as a person indifferent about the song, this is absolutely elevating it. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't much of a fan of this song in the beginning, but like the staging works so well, and it's really done well. And like the piano tone is like turned down quite a lot, so I'm happy with that.
Someone's asking where y'all from. So I'm from California. I live in California. Roy?
I am from the Netherlands.
Sean?
I'm from Derby in the UK.
And Gabe?
I am from Newcastle in the northeast of England, and I live in London.
All right.
So that's where the accent comes from.
Yeah. Like I said before, 30, dirty, garage.
Yeah.
Water.
What's my name?
30 garage.
Yeah. Matt.
What's my name? Matt. Sean, what's my name? Matt.
Matt.
Matt. They couldn't afford T's, I guess. In the,
Hey, do you know what this is? It's a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Oh.
It's 2 words. Wall, next word,
Yusuf wants me to say Biker Grove. The thing is, I don't have a strong accent, so I sound normal when I say Biker Grove. Unless I want like Biker Grove.
Wait,
but then I just sound like an idiot.
Guys.
The stage of Måneskin, guys.
They're still gonna perform.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Are they gonna?
Yes, so they did the clips, because we do see the stage, the Måneskin little staircase thing.
They've probably got to rehearse showing the clips and doing the
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but they still get to perform now.
Oh.
Yes. I'm so happy.
Oh. Okay. That's different. But that's good. So all Italy fans, get ready, get excited.
Honestly, this performance is so good.
It is fantastic.
So good.
Again,
Someone has said Matt sounds German when he yells.
I sound German when I yell.
I can
Das ist
confirm
unakzeptabel!
Nein, that's not right.
I mean, there's a very good reason for you sounding German from time to time.
Well, it's this thing because I talk a lot more German here now, so then I kind of lapse into it.
Oh.
Ugh, this sucks.
It happened again.
Here we go.
Oh,
No, Italy, sorry.
Is Sean like flashing in and out?
Yeah.
Like he's like appearing and then disappearing.
Yeah, try to leave and rejoin. That usually fixes it.
Yeah. So if this happens again, y'all, we're not just leaving like that. Sometimes you have to refresh the live stream. The stream is like exploding with comments. It's like
I mean, that's what happens when you have 2,100 people watching your live stream.
I guess so. Oh God.
You have to let Sean back in if he's there, by the way.
I just let him in. Did he leave again?
Yeah, because he was like jumping in and out all the time.
Oh, he's not back yet.
Okay.
Okay, we'll wait for him.
Keep your eye on it. No.
God, can you imagine this being the finale?
So, Sean will be back shortly, I'm sure. He just has to
We
refresh.
need to get Måneskin sober first.
And we get to listen to Måneskin.
But are we sure? I'm still also I'm a Tottenham fan to the guy who's asked me what football club I support. Are we? There's some people are saying in the press room that we're not going to get it on broadcast, so you'll hear it, but we don't get to see it.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Where's Sean?
He said he's going to refresh, right? We'll give him a minute. If he has issues, he can let us know in the chat. But Sean is in piss pause. Oh dear. So this is just an awkward pause here, so we have to kind of fill it with like chit chat. So how's the weather, Gabe?
It's dark outside, and I can't tell anyone because the blind is down. Seriously though, we had a massive thunderstorm today out of the blue, and I got in 20 minutes before the stream started. I was soaked through completely. I was like standing, like with a hairdryer, going like to dry myself off in time.
So they're killing time on stage as well.
Yeah.
But that's normal, I guess. She's currently trying to figure out how to pronounce the Italian's band name. Is it Måneskin?
John says that he's trying to come back in, by the way.
Huh?
John is saying that he's trying to come back in.
Okay. I'll wait for him.
Not on here anymore, can you?
Even you had technical problems. Unfortunately, live streams happen. Yeah, it's just sometimes, it's a little glitch in the Wi-Fi. Everyone's getting really loud in the arena.
That's the moment when Måneskin win Eurovision.
What's your favorite Dutch word? I don't know. I don't know any Dutch words.
You wanna know mine?
What?
Zuignap.
What?
Zuignap.
Jougnap?
Zuignap.
Jougnap?
Jougnap.
Jougnap?
Zuignap.
Okay, what is it? I tried.
It's a suction cup. It's just such a perfect word that encapsulates all the annoying and beautiful sounds
need
of
something?
the Dutch language.
No.
See, a little known fact about me, I actually studied Dutch for a year at
I just
university.
can't hear you right now.
I've forgotten almost all of it, but I remember little things like regenbogen. And what else? Ik studeer Nederlands in de universiteit.
Nice.
Ik hou van jou.
My favorite word is shalali, shalala, shalali, shalala.
When I first watched that, I was scared of the mime on stage in that performance.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, oh, heebie-jeebies. Didn't like that.
Okay, so here we go, by the way. It's a postcard for Måneskin. You know what that means?
Oh.
They're just about to rock and roll.
Yes.
To the person who just asked where in London I live, I'm not going to dox myself.
Just give your address. Come on.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Street number, all of that. Okay, here we go. Italy. Enjoy, everyone.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah, we're not getting it in the press room, so we have to vibe along with you guys. Or at least, I don't know, John. Pick it up. That might be the issue. Yeah, I have to pick it up. I'm just...
This is how I dance to Italy, I guess.
I'm just popping along.
Sean quit on us, huh?
Where is
I don't
he?
know. Maybe send him a text.
Oh. Not the worst idea you've ever had.
I've had good ideas, like Georgia winning Eurovision.
Cameron Clark, who was there in here watching my box, we're going wrong.
So this is the one that they're going to record for tomorrow and for YouTube.
Sean is asking if you can see him in the streaming environment.
Nope. I cannot. I can try to refresh, but hang on a second. Nope, don't see him.
Yeah, weird.
Oh, the endings are so ridiculous.
Whoa! Pyro!
All the artists seem to be happy as well in the green room. They're all clapping along.
Cool.
Will we know the fake jury votes from tonight? Yes, we will get the jury fake votes coming up soon. And but first we have Germany perform, and then the Netherlands.
And for everyone who thirsts over the singer of Manizha, you will very much like the bit at the end when he collapses. He sort of lies down on the floor. The camera's looking from above, and he sticks his tongue out. So that's one for all the Manizha stands that I know are knocking around.
Yeah, it's like a semi-death drop, but it looks really cool.
It's amazing how when you win Sanremo, you become like a superstar. It happened to them. Look at Mahmoud, you know, they're all just really just like, what a wonderful thing.
It's really cool because all of them are younger than I am, and that's a mad concept to comprehend, really.
I need chocolates.
Oh, it's Jendrik time!
Yes. Let's go.
Sorry.
You know, think about this song what you want, but this makes you smile.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I mean, they have a good running order. Well, at least they're going to be in the second half. And I do think they're going to be closer to the end. By end, I mean like maybe 20 and up.
Yeah.
Right, until Sean gets back, here we go. Sean is here now.
Nice.
I'll hold him here. Because this is a black and white photo, I feel like this is like a memorial service now or something. It's like we are here to remember our dearly departed friend.
Yeah, he's trying, by the way, but he's getting a black screen.
Oh.
That's weird. Sean says, "Rip Sean." Yes. Not gonna lie, I wish that I knew how to tap dance. That's such a random cool skill to know. I don't know.
Just funny when that girl in the hand, you know, is waving with one finger. It looks funny. The president is slowly clearing out.
Yeah. They're not waiting for the fake results.
No.
How rude.
They're not real true fans.
Fake
I'm
fans.
totally judging them.
Fake ass fans.
Feel privileged. I'm one of the only supporters tonight. Keep up the good work, guys. Well, Cameron, I really appreciate that. Everybody is, of course, appreciated here. Of course, supporters is especially appreciated. But as long as you like the videos and comment later on, that is also very, very helpful to keep us up there in the algorithm good side. So anyway, this is Django McCoy, Birth of a New Age.
This is going to do so much better than everyone expects. So much better.
What, Germany?
No
or
one is ready.
Netherlands?
Netherlands.
Yeah, okay.
Your rhythm is rebellion. Your rhythm is rebellion. Also, big shout out to the people in the Twitch channel. I know I'm not looking as much, but I'm doing the best I can. Still getting used to it. And Baku Twitch is right. I love the message of Django. It's such a beautiful homage to the African origins. Well, it's not. Oh yeah, I'm not going to get stuck on the details. Certainly South America, but. Everyone says, "Hey, Matt," in the Twitch chat. Hi. Wow, it's still the same camera. I don't know, I'm waving at the wrong screen. Yeah, I'm. All the Dutch people in the chat or everywhere else who feel as this is just not what you wanted. It's good. It's a good staging, and Django is bringing the energy to all. It looks good. I don't know where it's going to end up. I'm not even making that prediction just yet. It just looks good. The silence from Roy and Gabe, I'll take that as an agreement.
No, I really like it.
I get so invested in this.
That's fine.
I love it so much.
It just fits the message of the song so well, and it fits him as a performer so well as well. I just really like it.
It's so much better live too, especially when he hits that big nose. A nose
Yeah.
note. Don't hit a big nose. A big note. It's such a diverse Eurovision too, in terms of like genres and styles. I love it so much for that reason.
shout out to Azab Shine, who says, Gabe, you are annoying. I'm here all week.
I was hoping you're gonna. I blocked it, so. All right. Yeah. So Sean said I can get that link to work again on any device. Not sure why. At least it crapped out at the end.
That's weird.
Alene, no worries. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I misspelled tomorrow, but with 3 hours. But who cares? Tomorrow. So Sean won't be back tonight, unfortunately, but we're almost done anyway, because now that all three big 3 countries performed, the show is over. So what we're going to wait for are the fake results. Unfortunately, once again, since I'm kind of ahead, I will have to spoil the actual jury results for the 2 of you, but I think it's okay, right?
Again.
Oh.
Man.
Sorry, they're going to hear it anyway for the speaker.
Just while we're waiting, quick odds update on what the betting markets, taken with a heavy pinch of salt, thinks is going to qualify in order from most certain to least certain. Malta, Cyprus, Ukraine, Lithuania, Russia, Sweden, Norway, Croatia, Azerbaijan, Romania, which then leaves NQs, Israel, Belgium, Australia, Ireland, Slovenia, North Macedonia.
Those are the odds right now, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean Keeney, I'm only joining now. What happened with Malta? Not just Malta, Romania, Ukraine, and Malta all got to perform twice because they had some technical difficulties. So it wasn't just Malta; it was Romania, Ukraine, and Malta. So now we're talking to Martin Osterdahl. Anyway. Okay, so he's using the term "you're good to go," not "take it away." I think he's trying to go with a new catchphrase, which is not just savage, I guess. You're good to go. Doesn't have quite the ring to it. But the first country qualifying for the final. You got a tweet about that.
Oh, do I have to tweet about that?
Yeah, people love that stuff.
They want everything Melanie.
Croatia is the first qualifier of the evening. And you see Albina, the actual Albina, in the green room.
No, it's goes quick. Croatia.
The next qualifier is Sweden, also qualifying again. They qualified earlier today as well. So Tusse is celebrating his wannabe qualification, but maybe tomorrow it's actually going to be true. The third qualifier, Ireland, is another. They didn't do it earlier, but this time they are through. Wow.
Let's go, Lesley.
Keep in mind, these are not the jury results. Don't think these are jury results. These are really just random countries.
This is literally just random.
Romania! It's Roxen in the finals if it were up to the fake results. That's 4 out of 10. The fifth one is Slovenia is through as well.
Nice.
Melanie is stoked.
Did Georgia qualify already?
Not yet.
Okay.
Sure, still to come. The sixth qualifier is Belgium. Is another qualifier that has not qualified yet, but that is exciting. I can feel the adrenaline.
Ooh.
I had to go there. I had to do that.
Right. Aren't I the one to make the puns usually?
What? Australia is through in Australia. So they're cut to the actual room where there's.
Yeah.
That's 7 out of 8. Again, Croatia, Sweden, Ireland, Romania, Slovenia, Belgium, and Australia through. That leaves Azerbaijan, Cyprus, Israel, Lithuania, Malta, North Macedonia, Norway, Russia, and Ukraine still. Ass. The candidates is, the 8th one is North Macedonia. The second, he fake qualified earlier as well, so it's going well so far.
I'm glad Montaigne didn't stay up for nothing.
I know, right? I couldn't even fake qualify.
Yeah.
Ukraine still not qualified. They didn't qualify the first time around. Let's give them some love here. Come on, 2 left.
Wow, so many big
second-
favorites still left.
Lithuania is through. But that means some of the favorites are still, oh my God, they are still in the running. Azerbaijan, Cyprus, Israel, Malta, Norway, Russia, and Ukraine. One of them goes through, one of them, the rest are out.
So many robberies.
Why am I so nervous? This means nothing.
I know. 'Cause it means nothing. I love how your voice almost went all up there. Okay, here we go.
Who is it?
It's Cyprus! Cyprus is through as a fake qualifier. Once again, Ukraine not fake qualifying, Azerbaijan not fake qualifying, Norway not fake qualifying, Israel not fake qualifying, Russia not fake qualifying, and then I'm missing one other.
Ukraine?
No, I said Ukraine already. But here we go. Now we get to get a recap of the 10 qualifiers.
Cool.
So Croatia, Sweden, in the rain. Sweden qualified twice today. Ireland qualified only tonight, but not this morning or this afternoon.
Yeah, Ukraine lost their qualification streak.
Yeah, I don't remember if Romania qualified earlier. I think they did.
Yeah, they did earlier today.
Yeah, so okay. Slovenia did not, though, so this is the first qualification for them. There's going to be another family show fake qualifiers, but we can make them all. Belgium through as well. Let's hope it's going to happen tomorrow as well. Australia qualified twice. And North Macedonia also 2 qualifications in a row today. I was like either last or second to last announced. And then, oh no, it's not second to last, third to last actually. Oops. Lithuania.
Yeah, you definitely do notice a little bit of a difference between the microphone of Australia and the rest of the countries.
Yeah.
But for the rest, they do a very good job.
And then Cyprus, the last one to go through. So that is the jury show. So the juries probably have already voted, actually, right?
Probably.
How long do they have to submit their votes after the show finishes?
Shortly after they should have. I don't know the exact time, but it's basically still tonight. So I think that may have been already submitted. Yeah, but it has to get, have to been reviewed by the notary, whoever is there, to make sure that they're all legit, even though they don't always do a good job at that. And then they go to the EBU so they can review them. And if there's any malarkey going on, then they have to address that as well. So, what do you think, Gabe? This show, the songs, this jury show.
This is one of the strongest, top to bottom Eurovision shows I've ever seen. Notwithstanding the technical issues, which I'm sure won't happen again. Better for them to happen now than in a live show, let's just say, as well. I think it was, every single delegation has really brought it. Because of the worry about not having an audience, they've all done a really convincing stage show. There's loads of really intricate close-up work on a lot of them. You're really focused in on the performers, and it's just brilliant. Overall, I think everyone should be very pleased with themselves. It's a shame we can only have 10, because I'm fairly sure I'd take 14 or 15 out of this semi quite happily. So yeah, I'm so excited to see them bring it up another notch again tomorrow night. It's exciting. I can't wait.
And you're right. I mean, you saw the show earlier. This was even more enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a very enjoyable show, and it just goes by very quickly. It's very slickly done. The interval acts are cool. I don't think there's any issues really. Like, the songs are super strong as well, and I'll have nightmares tonight deciding on what my final predictions for qualification will be. I mean, I already handed it to you.
You kind of locked them in by now, yeah.
Yeah, but man, we'll have so many heartbreaks tomorrow. So to everyone, I hope your favorites do well, and we'll be here to catch you and give each other a big hug after maybe some of your favorites might not have made it.
Yeah. And then tomorrow is. In 24 hours, we'll know the actual qualifiers. So it's happening, y'all. We waited for it for so long, 2 years. And now it's actually happening. Now, in regards to tomorrow, our pre-show will start. I was going to do it at 8, but I may start at 7:30. But you guys can join whenever you're ready. So there's no rush. I just know there seems to be a lot of demand. And then after the show, after we have the 10 qualifiers and the 6 non-qualifiers, we will be live as well, so make sure to tune in. And we got to head out of here because they're going to close down this place very shortly. So thanks again, Roy. Thanks again, Gabe. And, of course, Sean, who had to kind of leave unexpectedly earlier because, system issues. But we'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see y'all then.
Yes.
Bye.